Hey, everybody. How y'all doing? Oh, he wants to go again. But we won't do that. How y'all doing? How's everybody doing? I'm not Scott. I know it. I know you might be disappointed. You thought you were going to see Scott today, but he's out. He's out sick. He had some really serious um, back issue with his spine issues last night. So he's under the weather right now. He did drop in to see Ginger. Now he may not drop in to see me because I'm not Ginger, but he did drop in to see Ginger. He was well enough to say hello to her. So we'll see if he can drop in here later on. I don't know, but he wasn't up to doing his live this morning. So he said, "Hey, if you want to go for it, I will. It's open." So I decided, hey, why not? I'll fly solo. I'll crash into something, but that's okay. I'll go solo. Lisa's around here. She's loitering around, so she may jump in, she may not. But see, I mean, I can't even go 5 minutes without her having to jump in. Miss, leave it to Beaver here. So, welcome in, everybody. Let's see. I know we got about 20. Looks like 24 watching. So thank you. Can everybody hear and see? Okay. Did y'all hear the music?
Jerry says he's there for you, Jesse.
I know Jerry is there for me all the time.
Hi, Randy.
And I'll be dropping the link here in a few minutes. But in case anybody wants to come up, because this is actually Procrastination Thursday. You know, Scott likes to bring people up. So
Deborah, joyfully on.
I'll follow suit. I'll do the same thing. Now we don't normally do that on our lives, but we'll do it because that's what Scott does. Yeah, we got Randy. Randy said he was his truck was broke, or he had some problem with his truck, like $3,500 worth.
Yes,
Holy moly! Okay, no more super chats from you, Randy. You put all that money towards your truck.
You need to put that back in your truck.
No more membership purchases. No more. Hey, especially no more Starbucks.
Hi, Rebecca.
Them $5 coffees has got to stop, Randy. That's it. So. Anyway, Jamie's Country Living. How you doing? Well, how you doing? Pure Okie. It's JB. What she say? Sorry to hear Brother Scott is down. I'm just starting to feel human again.
Pure JB,
yeah, JB. He was having some real bad pains with his spine last night. So as you guys know, Scott's had several neck injuries and several surgeries in his back, and so he's somewhat disabled, if you will, sometimes up here, but he's having a moment right now, and I mean, there's no pain like back pain. Trust me, there's no pain like back pain. Well,
toothache pain.
No, maybe there is. Have you ever stubbed your toe on your little toe on furniture in the middle of the night?
That hurts too.
That hurts just as bad. But no, there's really no pain like back pain, and I can sympathize with Scott. I can understand exactly how he feels, and he just wasn't up to it this morning. So y'all pray for Scott. Keep him in your thoughts.
And be Heritage Farms. Yeah, he's just having a rough night and he went back to bed.
Rough morning, so he went back to bed this morning. So hopefully he gets some rest, because he probably didn't sleep at all last night. And that ain't no song. I'm saying he probably didn't sleep at all last night because of his back. Yeah. So that's why he was up this morning early.
Oh, Rushing Wind Mountain says birthing pain too. Well, yeah.
Yeah, but that's you can't,
Yeah, you can't, because you can't speak from experience.
I can't. No, you're right. I can't. But I don't think you can categorize those in the same category, because one is the joyful pain. And I mean joyful because you know that the outcome is going to be. But the other one, you don't know. That back pain is just, you don't know how long it's going to be. Birthing, yeah, you can pretty much guarantee. Oh, and they got a shot for that, don't they? Is it what they call when they give it to you in your back?
Epidural?
Yeah, you can get an epidural for birthing pain.
You can.
But you can't get an epidural for back pain.
You can't. But if you're too far into the labor, you can.
Right. So, Ruby, I sympathize and I empathize, but I'm going to criticize. No, I'm just joking. Mike from MB Heritage, or maybe it's Bobby, but I'm going to say, Mike, how you doing? Wonderful people up from North Carolina. And one of these days we're going to head out towards North Carolina, Mike, and I'd sure like to hook up with you and find out where you at, what you're up to and what's going on, and meet you in person. Mike is he's the chicken whisperer over there in North Carolina. And if you're in that North Carolina area and you have a homestead and you have chickens and you haven't met Mike from MT Heritage, y'all are missing out. Y'all are missing out. Deborah from Joyfully Orange, how you doing? Welcome in, welcome in. We got Lynn from the official Ann Lynn show. No way. What?
She's procrastinating.
We
All
have
these
we
people
have
are
royalty.
procrastinating.
Yeah, procrastinating. And normally this would have started at 11, but I was in what's her name, Ginger's live, and I got up early this morning. I mean, I was up early before about 6:30 in order to watch a Glenda's premiere. So I hadn't had a chance to take a shower. So I just jumped in the seat and I had to go take a shower. I take a shower every day, whether I need it or not. And sometimes I'll take 3. No, I just take 1 a day. But so I had to go take a shower. That's why I scheduled it for 11:30, not 11. Anyway, and then we got Dayz, Peaceful Dayz. Yeah. Hey, can you believe that Peaceful Dayz fixing to do a 24-hour live?
Birthday live.
Who does that? Not me.
On the 12th. Nope. I think the 12th
of
November.
Yeah, November, was it 12th?
I think so.
Yeah, November 12th. It starts at 7 p.m. CST. Or was it 7 a.m.? 7 a.m. CST, I think.
Jerry likes your cap.
Yeah. Well, thank you. Yeah, this is one of my winter caps that I wear. This is called a good fella.
Joyfully Orange says, "Quit while you're ahead, Jesse."
I'll never be ahead, so why quit? I'll never be ahead. Trust me. As long as I'm married to Lisa, she's going to be the one in front, not me.
No, I'm right beside you.
Broken Hearts Ministry. You know who that is, right? That's Gail. And the reason I know is because it says it right there, right next to her name. Just like when you see Lazy Days Ahead with who? Jesse and Lisa. We put our name in there. You know what? I'm gonna get now that I'm on this rant now.
I'm going back to my. I made applesauce the other day, and I'm going back to my apple jelly.
I'm looking at a video the other day. I'm not going to name names. I'm not going to name channels, but I'm looking at a video and said, man, these people look like awesome folks. I go to look at their about page. It says there's a whole ton of stuff about their channel, but not one name. They didn't introduce themselves at all. So it could be John, Mary, Jim, Mike. I don't know who it is, but who doesn't introduce himself? If I want you to come visit me, I'm going to introduce myself as Jesse. And this is my wife, Lisa. Hey, y'all come visit our channel. But if you don't put your name in every one of their comments in their video said, hello, sir, or ma'am, or whatever, or it said stuff, I like your channel, but nobody knows who they are. Why wouldn't you put your name in even if you put a fake name? And I'll tell you why, because there's people who even put fake names like Sam I Am. He went by Sam I Am for the longest. He's since changed it to David, but it doesn't matter. We call him Sam. At least we know he's got a name. He's out and about with Dave and Daisy now, and that's his real name. That's not a fake name. But the first one he was Sam I Am. And that's okay. At least whenever I see him, hey, hello, Sam. It just seems more personable when you have a name to go by. When I have to go, hey, Mr. Joyful Orange, Joyful Orange Deborah, or hey, Mr. William Brody. Sorry, he's not stuttering. I stuttered. But you understand what I'm saying? So if you want people to know you or you want them to come visit your channel, introduce yourself. Put your name in the title. Don't have to put your address or where you're from. You can just put, we're from the state of Texas or the state of insanity. It doesn't matter. But just put your name, or even if it's a fake name. Hey, we're John Doe and Jane Doe. At least that's a name. And we can, introduce ourselves. Hey, we're Lisa and Jesse. How you doing, Jane and John? So anyway, that's my pet peeve. It just irritates that we don't know anybody's name, and they have a bunch of good videos, and I like their channel, but I don't know who they are. It just rubs me wrong. Maybe I'm wrong, and maybe I'm in the left field on this, but it just rubs me wrong when people don't introduce themselves and say who they are. And you don't have to name all your kids either. I'm not talking about that. But if you have 5 kids and you're John and you're married, say, hey, we're John and Mary, and we live in Oklahoma. Welcome to our channel. We'd love for you to follow our channel and check out our activities. And then every time I go visit, I say, hey, John, Mary, that was an awesome video. Anyway, I'm off of that now. Where did I leave off? No telling, right? I tell you, I'm always behind. I'll always be behind. So PSV Paul Odyssey, see? PSV Odyssey. He goes, but I know his name is Paul. So, hey, how you doing, Paul? I'd love to have a name with a channel. If you don't want to put your name in there, that's fine. But we put ours because we wanted, when everybody comes to see Lazy Days Ahead, they knew it was Jesse and Lisa. And you can't distinguish the difference now, one without the other. Not for Nothing Homestead. If we didn't know her name, she never put her name in any of her videos, and nobody knew who she was, we'd be going, hey, Miss Not for Nothing Homestead, how you doing? Or Mr. Not for Nothing Homestead. It just doesn't have any, it's not personable to me. I said I wasn't gonna get back on it, and I got back on it. Wrong. You're wrong, Jesse. Carlene with you. How you doing, sweet Carlene? Yeah. Now, she doesn't do much on YouTube, but she's got an awesome Instagram, guys. Y'all need to go check out Carlene Vasseur's Instagram posts. She knows a lot about a lot of things. Or you know how you say, I know a thing or two about a thing or two? Well, Carlene knows a thing or two about a thing or two, especially when it comes to prepping and homestead, the cooking and the canning and all. That girl knows her stuff. And she puts out some awesome Instagram posts. Y'all go check her out. Now we got Suburban Hillbilly in the house right above her. Jesse, I don't make videos and my name is not Susan. You know what? Okay, so I made a mistake one time and I called Suburban Hillbilly Susan, only because what we're talking about, I was talking about the Hillbilly Chicken Ranch at the same time. And Susan is from the Hillbilly Chicken Ranch. And that's why I put that in the video. She says, LOL. I made a mistake, but I corrected it. I went back and I corrected, because you can, as a commenter on a video, you can go back and edit your comments. A lot of people don't know that, but you can. If you go to the little right of the comment, you hit the little 3 dots, it says edit. And you can go in there and edit any mistakes you made. I'm sorry?
There's a new one, Black Guns and Gardens.
Oh, new one. Lisa says there's a new one in the chat called Black Guns and Gardens. Hey, Black Guns and Gardens, welcome in. Don't know your name, but I haven't checked your channel, so you're in the clear. Now, if you want to put your name in the chat, you're more than welcome to, but welcome in the Black Gun. Diana Regalis is in the house. Diana Regalis. I don't know where you're from, Diana, but welcome in. Let's see. Obviously, everybody knows sweet little Linda Peterson. So hello to Linda Peterson. She's always a big time supporter of this channel. We love her to death. And then who else we got? Cindy Kelly. That's a new one. Cindy Kelly. Do I know Cindy Kelly? Are you alias from somebody else? No, Cindy Kelly. Well, Cindy, I don't know what your channel is or if you even have a channel, but even if you don't, hey, as a person coming in to visit, we really appreciate it. Oh, and there's my other buddy, Battissimo. You can't beat Battissimo. That boy, he's everywhere I go. He's got my back. He's got my front. And he's got both sides. Battissimo's watching me 24/7, checking, making sure everybody's doing the right thing in the chat. Hey, we got Ken from Lone Cowboy Adventures. I always want to say Lone Star, but he's not a Texan.
His name is not Sue.
And his name is not Sue? Yeah. I'm not a boy named Sue. That's right. Lone Cowboy Adventures. And then we got, let's see, Butler Family Forum. By the way, Butler was #1. He was first in the chat today. Welcome in, Butler. And let's see. Cindy Brown. Now, I know Cindy Brown all the way from downtown Cindy Brown over in California. And it's starts with a P. Yeah, not Palisade Beach. I can never remember the name of that. It's not Paraíso. It's a beach in and I know they're cold because if we're cold down here, we're at 40 degrees. Well, it was 43, I think, this morning. And we're probably up in the 50s now with the sun coming out, 60s maybe. But it got cold this morning here for us. It was like 43. I want to say it was 43 when I first got up, which was pretty cool. And the humidity was in the 40s. So when you have low humidity and low cold weather, it gets pretty cold, especially when you're not used to it here in Texas. It says, hello, everyone. I'm in the middle of Nebraska. Blue skies, 53, trucking westbound. Well, there you go. Westbound and down. I don't remember the rest of the song. Rolling up and trucking. He's going to do what he can, do whatever. And then we got Russian Wind Mountain. I think I said hello to Ruby. Yes. And then we got another Ruby Slippers. Wait a minute. Do I know that one? Ruby Slippers. Ruby Slippers. I'm looking at my list here. I got my little trusty list that I keep. Ruby Slippers. I don't have a Ruby Slippers in here. Or do I? No. I have a Ruby Elaine vlog. Maybe that's the wrong one, but I don't have a Ruby Slippers. I might have to check out them slippers. Are you from Kansas? Because if you're not in Kansas anymore, you're in Texas. Ruby Slippers. Yeah, so there she is. For all of you that don't know, my first name is Desiree, and I go by Dez or D. But since there are so many D's, I went with Dez. You know what? And it just goes with peaceful Dez, instead of peaceful D or peaceful Desiree. No, peaceful Dez. It flows. So yeah, you did good, Dez, by naming yourself Peaceful Dez. And she is peaceful. We met her in Alabama at a Get Down Bama. And yeah, her and her daughter, awesome folks. Very nice. Let's see. Somebody in the chat, just one person, don't have a whole bunch. Somebody please put in the chat the word Alaska. I want to see if Batissimo's. I worked on it the other day. I don't know if it worked. Type in the word Alaska and see what. Don't have to have a bunch of people doing it, but. And then somebody else put in Alaska Do, D-U-E. Alaska, and then Alaska Do, which is 2 words. Alaska with D-U-E. Let's see what pops up. There you go. Days remaining until cruising Alaska. 25 set sail in 660 days. So now if you want to know when we're about to set sail, just type in Alaska and it should drop it. Now, if you put 6 Alaska due, it's going to actually let you know how many days until your money is due. Paid in full. I mean, it's got to be paid in full. So, Alaska due. So there's an Alaska. Let's see if Alaska. Well, it's not. It looks like it's giving it the same date. I'm gonna have to fix that. Find out why it's not working. Well, we got one of them working. That's one thing about these not algorithms, but these configurations on these. You gotta get everything just right, like the quotation marks, the parentheses, and all that stuff. But now at least we know that Alaska's working. Alaska's working, showing 660 days. Perfect.
Tamara, you can see your comments.
Tamara, I can see your comments, which is Dink and Tank. So if you know Heartland HQ with Dink and Tank, Dink is David and Tank is Tamara. But they've made that known. So, but they go by Dink and Tank. You can call them Dink, or you can call them Tank. But see, they put a name in there, and I'm okay with that. You can put Ollie and Stanley, or Laurel and Hardy, or the Three Stooges, Mo, Larry, and Curly. But at least as a name that we can call you, instead of saying, "Hey, Mr. Peaceful" or Mr. MB Heritage. And MB is easy. MB, Mike and Bobby. Carrie Leonard, I think she just started a new channel, or maybe she just changed her name. She's got a Christmas channel now, because I saw it in Ginger's. It's called Just Christmas. I don't know how you got it Just Christmas. I figured that would have already been taken, but I guess not. Or maybe there is more than one Christmas in there, but she used Christmas, and that belongs to Carrie Leonard. Let's see. You said my dad was in here?
Yeah, he's in there.
Okay. So if you see one for Joe Leos, that's my dad. I must have missed it. I must have passed it. Yep, I don't see anything in there. Anyway, No, no, Jerry, you can still give it because you remember you're in about 15 other lives all the time. I was just trying to make it easier on myself in case you weren't here. Because people say, well, how many more days we got? Well, now just tap in Alaska and it'll tell you how many more days till we set sail. And trust me, folks, those days are going by quick because it's already been over a year since we started announcing the CRUISIN Alaska 25. And we've got a lot of people signed up. So if y'all want to get set sail with a bunch of YouTubers in August of 2025, specifically August 24th through the 31st of 2025 on the Encore, the ship called the Encore from Norwegian Cruise Lines. And it's going to set sail from Seattle to Alaska. And here she comes.
No, Carrie said she had to make her new channel for school.
Oh, she had to make
So
a new channel for school. Okay,
Yeah,
new
she
channel for
still has
school.
two, but she had to make it for school.
Oh, okay. What's this? Annette says, Jesse and Lisa, a parcel will be on its way to you next week. Oh, you didn't have to do that. Yes, you did. No, you didn't have to do that, Annette. Trust me, you didn't have to do that. But we thank you. I don't know what the parcel is, but I'm looking forward to it. Yeah.
Oh, look, there's Paul.
You off my one anyways.
You're off by one.
You're off by one anyways.
Probably the days on the cruise.
Oh.
Probably. Hi, Paul.
It depends on whether I added the day we sell or I didn't add the day we sell. Depends on how you add it. Okay. It depends on whether it's counting today as a day, is what it is, because it set sales the same day. The sale date I put in there was August 24th. So, and another thing is you can go to a web page that I use called timeanddate.com. Timeanddate.com is a page that I use to get clocks, calendars. I mean, clock times. You can check times all the way around the world. Clocks. I get calendars. I get. You can do dates, calculations like how many days from this date to this date, how many days from this date to that date. You can, if you're trying to do a retirement calendar, it does retirement calendars. It does a lot of stuff. You just got to go in there and look at it. It's called timeanddate.com. It's timeanddate.com. Now, I'm not sponsored by them, but I just use them. I used them the whole time I was working in HR at Shell. That's what we used to calculate a lot of dates for seniority purposes. But anyway, I just thought I'd let you know that's what I use. Timeanddate.com. Hey, we got great jams in here. Mama Jams, how you doing, Mama Jams? That's must be lunch. The kids must be at lunchtime, right? Because it's Thursday. Say Thursday. Yeah, today's Thursday. See, when you're retired, every day is Saturday. So I have to try to remember what day are we? Thursday. So the kids are still in school. Well, at least two of them are. So welcome in. Hello. Back to you. Let's see. Lone Cowboy says, have a good day, everybody. I got a phone call. Okay, well. Is it 976 chat? Just asking there, Ken. Oh, it might be from your bromance guy, huh? Okay, yeah, it might be a grumpy old grandpa on the other line. Which, okay, I can understand that. Well, thank you there, moms. Yeah, this is I like wearing this in the wintertime because it's nice and warm, keeps my head warm. It's called my newsboy. We got Paul Honeyman all the way from across the pond. Welcome in, Sir Paul. He's really not that scary looking as you see in the picture. He's really not. He's just in the shadows. That's the way he operates. That's how he's a lurker until he's ready to pop in. Yeah. Yeah. Mom says they are in school and I'm doing laundry. Yeah, well, you got to do what you got to do. You see Lisa sitting here beside me? No, because she's always busy. She's doing something. She's moving and shaking all the time. So, a woman's work is never done. How's that song go? A woman's work A woman's work. Da 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 da. And moms will know what I'm talking about because they just watched the movie called Calamity Jane. A woman's touch. A woman's touch. Da 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 da. That's Lisa's favorite. Well, I like it too, but that's Lisa's favorite movie. If you haven't watched it, it's called Calamity Jane with Doris Day and Howard Keel. And it's a musical. It's a Western musical. But
Musical.
yeah, that's what I say, didn't I? Western musical. And we love that one. And she likes the Seven Brides for Seven Brothers with Howard Keel. No, Paul, I'm not letting them all out. Just let that one out. If I let them all out, we'd be here for 2 hours. Yep. Let's see. Hey, wait a minute. You got another girlfriend? Dot Roper's your girlfriend too? Girlfriend. Yep. Well, anyway, I just wanted to pop on and say hello to everybody and maybe give away something today because I know Lisa's not. See, now Lisa's here. I can give away whatever I want. I can give away the kitchen sink. And then she won't have nothing to wash dishes in. Oh, yes, she will. She'll put it in the dishwasher. So I can't give away the kitchen sink. But yeah, I've been doing a lot of X tooling. I've been playing with my X tool. Made quite a few things, especially for the if you guys are involved in the Croctober in the Croctober event that just occurred. That's hosted by Jenny's Scratch Made Kitchen and Kettle Kitchen. Well, we're giving away a little cheese board or cutting board, you can call that.
Mama Jams is asking where
Scott's he's under the weather, Mama Jams. He's out for the count right now because he's had some serious back problems. He's got his spine is all messed up, and he's having back spasms. And and I don't mean this to belittle him, but it's brought him to tears. It really has. He's in that much pain where it makes you tear up. That kind of pain. So I don't think he would have been able to make. He probably been able to make 30 minutes of a live today, but he's just so much pain that he didn't get no sleep last night. So he went to bed earlier this morning. He went to bed somewhat. I don't know if it was in a lot of pain, but somewhat relieved. But he just needs some rest. Anyway, so if you were involved in Croctober on November, what's today?
October.
Yeah, but when's the giveaway? It's I think it's tonight. Yeah, I'm trying to remember the time though. I think it's 7 o'clock. I don't know. We'll have to check it out. But this is one of the gifts that we're giving away, or they're giving away. So I made this board for them. I want to say 6 o'clock. So this is Croctober. That's their logo.
5:30 CST.
Okay, so it's 5:30. See, I knew it was this afternoon. I couldn't remember what time. So this is one of the gifts that they're giving away. So
it might be on Jenny Goff's.
And I'm not sure if this is a gift for the creators or if it's a gift for the people in the chat. I just donated it, so I don't know. But that's what I've been working on my X tool. It says
I believe it's for the chat because if I remember right, Tony Kettle said that, or Tony Shepard from Kettle Kitchen said that Jenny was giving away 3 crock pots.
Okay, so the crock pots are probably going to the creators, and then stuff like this and the other things we're donating
are for the chat.
So that's what I've been doing. I've been working with my X tool, doing stuff like this. And hey, and Scott don't know it, but look here. How about that? Rambling with the run. This is my test piece, and there's his wife Debbie, and y'all know who that is. That's not I didn't do that. But anyway, so I've been having a lot of fun with that and engraving Lisa's spoons. I've been, I don't know if you can, yeah. I've had Miss Lisa's Jam Don't Be Jelly. spoons. So just getting ready for Christmas, getting a lot of things set for the. Oh, we got Noodle November coming up, and that's hashtag Noodle November, which is hosted by Kettle Kitchen. And then there's another one that starts tomorrow called Wild Game November, and that's hosted by Christine over at Gillum Farms. Wild Game November. So y'all be on the lookout for that. She's got two Mrs. Gillum. What did I say? I said Gillum Farms. It's Mrs. Gillum's Farms channel. Christine, Mrs. Gillum's Farms, and it's only for 2 weeks. So there'll be one or two videos coming out each day for those 2 weeks. Hashtag Noodle November. Then there's going to be one coming up called hashtag handmade homemade Christmas. Handmade homemade Christmas, which is hosted by no, it's hosted by Annette from our urban homestead, and who's the other one? I can't remember who the other one is. It's with her on that. Anyway, just go to Annette, our urban homestead, and I'm sure you'll find the video. She's got a video out on it. And then CNC Farms is putting one out, a collaboration for 12 days of cookies. Is it 12 days of cookies, Lisa?
I don't know this year.
Oh, I want to say it's 12 days of cookies. Yeah. Bucket List Homestead. Thank you, Annette. I knew it was another one. So Bucket List Homestead is also co-hosting with Urban Homestead the Handmade Homemade Christmas. That's all one word. Handmade Homemade Christmas. Say that 5 times in a row. Fast. You can't do it. I got our own tit. And then did I mention? I said something about Peaceful Deaths having a 24-hour live on November 12th, right? I think it was this chat. Yeah. Okay. So, and then the other day we went to Buc-ee's. And you know, when we go to Buc-ee's, you can't just go to the restrooms. You can't. I tried. So Lisa's got a few things she wants to give away this Saturday. Lisa made it, but I didn't. So Lisa's got a few things she's going to be giving away from Buc-ee's. And one of the things is a Texas Buc-ee. Look at this Texas shirt he's got on here. See? Don't mess with Texas. So this is a Buc-ee animal stuff, and it's got its own little beaver tail. Look at that, huh? Who wants their own beaver tail? Right here, Bubba. That, and then there's no, this is not made by Rebecca. Not that nice. This is called Buc-ee's. It's a Christmas, has never been worn, brand spanking new, ready for the winter. So one lucky winner is going to get this bad boy right here. And then there's a few other little things that she's probably going to be giving away this Saturday. So we go live Saturday at 5 p.m. or we'll have both of us. I'll have her right here, tag team. I mean, I'll have her anchored right here next to me. I won't be flying solo like I am today. And you can probably hear her back there doing dishes. Jesse Tell Whoppers. Wait. What are you saying? Jesse Tell Whoppers. If you go to the toilet, Jesse, you don't need your wallet. You're right. You don't need your wallet. But here's the thing, Paul. When you go into Buc-ee's and you're going to the toilet, when you come out, the first thing you think of is, oh, I need a drink. Or I need something to chow on. And I didn't want to go all the way back out to the vehicle and say, Lisa, give me my wallet. Trust me. Been there, done that, and bought the t-shirt. You always want to have some money in your hand because you're not going to get out of there without buying a drink or maybe even a pork sandwich or chopped beef sandwich or some Bucky nuggets, which we got some Bucky nuggets. You just can't do it, Paul. And I guarantee, I challenge you to do it. Just so you come to Texas and I'll take you to a Buc-ee's and you tell me if you can walk out of that restroom without stopping to get something to drink or something to eat. Come on, Paul. You get on a boat, you come across the pond there, get off there at New York or New Jersey, wherever you want to, and just get on a plane and just fly all the way to Houston, Texas, and I'll take you to Buc-ee's and let's see if you can do it. I challenge you. Come on. I ain't scared. Yeah, I bet you did. You needed that hat this morning. It was nice and chilly. It's in the 20s, I think they had over there in Kentucky, where she's from, not Kentucky, from Georgia, where she's at. I don't know why I would think she was from Kentucky. She's not from, that's Janet from Where to Begin Homestead. But no, she's from Georgia. And she said it was cold, cold, cold. Even the rocks were talking. That's how cold it was. Paul says, no, LOL, I ain't scared neither. Come on, bro. Well, come on down to Buc-ee's, because I doubt that Buc-ee's is ever going to build a Buc-ee's in the UK. Now, I could be wrong. I never thought McDonald's would go over there, but they did. Buc-ee's could be international. You never know, because there's beavers everywhere. Now, I don't know about in the UK, but we can definitely see one over there. Yeah, it's cold where she's at. Yeah. Paul Honeyman, if you come this way, we won't let you leave. You hear that? She's going to hold you hostage. That's right. Actually, if you come this way, Paul, you probably won't want to go back, especially if you get to traveling around the United States and meeting everybody and all the different channels that you mod for and all the different channels that you know. You're not going to want to go back. You're going to stay right here in the United States. I guarantee it. DJ Cartoon Universe. Happy birthday, big DJ. I'm not sure if it was yesterday or was it today. Oh, Halloween, the 31st. Okay, so that was 2 days ago. So congratulations there. You turned what, 29? Man, I think it's 29. I could be wrong, but I hardly ever am. So I think it was you were 29. I may not always be right, but I'm never wrong. That's right. Did I say hello to Dot Roper? Hey, Dot. Now, Dot, explain to me something. Now, do you go by Dot because your name is Dorothy and Dot is so much easier? Because I knew a Dorothy and we called her Dot. I'm just making sure I understand. I don't want to, because it could be something else. Maybe it's Tanya or Dotfully. What did I do?
He's forgotten, Dot. I know.
Did
You sent us an email and I read it to him.
Oh, she did?
He's forgotten.
Yeah. You know what? I said I don't. I mean, I was.
She goes by Dot.
She goes, but her name was Dorothy, right? Is that what you told me?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, never mind, Dot. You don't have to explain. Lisa she just made me get my mind right. My mind is right now. Yeah, DJ is 29. Happy birthday, DJ. Wow, 29. Lisa says she's 29 every year. I don't know how she does it. That's right, Linda. You tell them. See, Linda is never wrong. I may not always be right, but I'm never wrong. Well, Linda's never wrong. You see that? Right there, right there. Jesse's never wrong. Yeah. Well, don't be ashamed there, Dot. Dorothy is a beautiful name, and Dot's a beautiful name. But like I said, I remember we had a friend. Her name was Dorothy, and this is when I was in school growing up. Her name was Dorothy, but we called her Dot. Yep. Yep. Carlene Monsieur. Let's see. Scotty Too Hottie. But Scotty Too Hottie, hashtag MTP. Hold on, guys. Hold on. My dog wants to get up in the chair. He's getting lazy these days. You know, he used to just jump up there. Now he gets up there and he starts making some noise, and then he'll get up there and like, here's the chair, and he goes like this, like. I'm like, are you going to help me up the chair? Really? Are you that lazy now that you don't even want to jump up in the chair? I have to help him up and give him a boost. He's old. Yeah, he's like 14, right? He'll be 14 in December. So he's just, his little old bones are just all fragile now, I guess. He's, give me that look like, you going to help me? Yeah. Everybody calls you Car. No, I would have, no, that just don't fit you. You're Carlene Vissier. And don't you forget it. Jamie's got to leave. I'll take care. Well, thank you for coming in. Thank you for coming in. And thank you for coming in. Yep. Okay, she says, never mind. I am sub to her. Well, good thing. Yeah, poor Toby. He's been having, he's even hesitates when he's coming down. He looks forward and he comes back and he looks forward like, am I going to make it? If I jump off, am I going to, like he can't judge distance or something. I don't know. And maybe he just doesn't want to hurt his little old fragile bones. Yep. And that's me too. So Lisa's not here. So let me see if I can get this giveaway tool going. I want to give something away real quick.
Hear everything.
Lazy Dayz Procrastination Thursday Backup Live. That's it right there.
What are you giving away?
Yeah. All right. Let me present right here quick. Share screen. All right. Let's give away something real quick. All right. All right. We're going to give away a mug. I got a mug right here, a tumbler, and I will engrave it with your name on it. And I'll do something, either something frilly like this or something frilly like this, or I can just do your name however you want. But it's a Buc-ee's tumbler. It's a 20-ounce Buc-ee's tumbler. It's all white. And I can, or yeah, like I did for Brenda. Don't look at the top, because this is my practice mug. I was just practicing this, but this is what I did for Brenda. I ain't got one of those.
She's in the chat.
Oh, Brenda's in the chat?
Nice. Cora's in there too.
Hashtag Scott. And this is going to be for a 20-ounce mug from Buc-ee's. Okay. And then I'll engrave a name on the back side, or a channel name, or whatever you want me to put on it. You want me to put, like, hey there, big fella, or hey, cutie pie, or whatever you want to put, I can put it on there. And I put hashtag Scott because we're taking the place of Scott this morning because he's under the weather. Literally, he is down for the count right now. He's probably still asleep because he was up probably most of the night last night nursing his back. I'm not sure if he's on any pain meds or anything, but I don't know. Hey, Dink and Tank, we were just talking about you earlier. How's it going? It's going great. It's going real good. Hey, if you guys haven't noticed, Dink and Tank have been putting out a lot of shorts. A lot of shorts. They put out a lot of stuff. It's regarding their travels, and it's been regarding their finds that they've been getting at these auctions, and finds that they've seen out on the roads, cars, just a little bit of everything. So y'all be looking out for those Dink and Tank shorts, and they're some really nice ones. Yep. Hashtag Scott. And it's not case sensitive. So if you did it all lowercase or you did it all uppercase, it doesn't matter. It's just looking for the word hashtag SCOTT, Scott. Yeah. Yep. Hashtag Scott. You got it. It says, I never understood that comment. Aren't we all under the weather because the weather is above us for the most part? That's a good point there, downtown Cindy Brown. Yeah, but the comment, I'm feeling a bit under the weather, meaning, I guess that means if the weather's nice and you're not feeling nice, then you're under the weather. If the weather's bad or rotten and you're under the weather, you're even more rotten, or you feel a lot more rotten. Just saying. So whatever the weather is, if you're under it, it's got to be pretty bad. Let's see. Almost did in the movie. Just type hashtag Scott, then put a space. Yeah, you got to have the hashtag Scott's got to be by itself. It can probably be in a sentence and it might pick it up, but I would just put it in by itself. I've never tested that to see if it would pick up. Like, let's say you said, I love the word and then space hashtag Scott. All right. I don't know if I can type hashtag Scott in a sentence and still pick you up. I'm not sure. It should, but I wouldn't bank on it, especially if you want a chance to win. Yeah. Let's see what this says about Brenda. Brenda. Brenda, where you been, Brenda? You been asleep? You just now waking up? It's noon. It's noon o'clock over there, wherever you're at. Yeah. Well, it's actually noon 15. Noon 15. And I like to say noon 15 or noon 20 or noon 30 because if you say 12:30, was that AM or PM? Is that like in the middle of the night, 12 o'clock? Or is that like, no, it's noon 30, noon 15. Yeah. Noon 45, noon 50. Yeah. Oh, Lord. Yeah, I know, Paul. Like I said, there is no pain like back pain. I've had back pain. In fact, I have a sciatica that just kills me every now and then. And I hate sciatic pain. I hate it. I hate it with a passion. LOL. We got 25 entries out of how many in the chat? 35. Okay, so that's not too bad. 35. We got 25 in the chat. I mean, in the deal. So I'm fixing to give it away here in a few minutes. I'm going to give it away now. Why is not my thing? Is that thing not? There it is. Give it away now. All right, we're fixing to give it away in 3, 2, 1. How about we draw? Who's it going to go to? Who's going to get it? Who's going to get Bucky's tumbler? Brand spanking new. Canadian Family Live. Well, Tiffany, you know the rules. I'm going to have to send you a gift card. Yep, I have to send you a gift card. So, sorry about that. I don't mail to Canada. No. By the time I pay for this and the time she has to pay for it when she gets it and it has to pay whatever charges they give her, they charge her in taxes, it ain't worth it. So we'll send you a Canadian Family gift card. Okay? Sorry. Yeah, Tiffany.
You mean an Amazon?
Or Amazon, a gift card through Amazon gift card. So we'll send you a gift card for your win. Sorry about that. And I forgot to mention that in the chat. I do not. Hey, what happened? I lose mine. Yeah. I don't mail to Canada any products anymore because, man, don't even get me going on that. I don't want to talk about that. No, Jesse, don't go there. Don't go there. No, don't go. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. Oh, leave it alone. Okay. I've had mine up. So we're going to draw again. So if you put in your hashtag Scott, and if you still want to do it again, you can do it. But Canadians, I won't mail to Canada. Sorry. Nothing against you. Nothing personal. It has nothing to do. And Tiffany, you already know the deal. She knows. And you should have known I wouldn't. But you know what? You got an Amazon gift card coming. And she said, "It's okay. Trust me. I understand. I wasn't expecting to win." What do you mean you put your name in there and you wasn't expecting to win, Tiffany? Who does that? You always expect to win. That's like saying, "Well, I bought the 6 numbers for the lottery, but I'm not expecting to win." No, you won't expect to win. Okay, hashtag Scott. Now, if you put it in there once, it's not going to. Doing it in there twice is not going to help. It's not going to increase your chances. All right, here we go. We're drawing it again in 3, 2, 1. There it is. Who's it going to be? Somebody that's not in Canada, please. No, I'm just joking. If you win Canada, we got somebody in Oklahoma. How about that? Pure Okie. Now, if I make this for JB and JB decides she wants to send it to Tiffany over in Canada, you're more than welcome. But trust me, I'm just going to throw a number. Lisa, confirm. If I mail this in a box, what would it cost to mail it? Just the mailing price.
In Oklahoma or
No,
in the United States?
not in Canada. Not to the United States, to Canada.
Probably twice what it costs.
Okay,
So
so
maybe 20 between $20 and $30, I think.
so let's say it's $25 just for the mailing it to Canada, plus the $10 or $12 it costs for the mug. Okay, so that's $35. Now she gets it, and they say, "Oh, you got a $25 mug there? We're going to have to charge you $6 or $12 or whatever it is for import fees." So now it goes to 45, almost $50. $50 for a little $10 cup. I'm not doing it. I'm not giving Sparkle Socks any more of my money.
Okay.
Yeah.
So congratulations, JB.
JB, you got your cup. And if you want me to put Pure Okie on there, I can put Pure Okie, or you may just put your name. I can put your name,
You can put
JB.
your logo on there too.
Yeah, but sometimes they may want their name because they're walking around with their coffee. They want their name on it. You know, hey, I want JB on it. I can make a nice JB. I can do some kind of frilly thing on it, or you just let me know what you want, JB. Okay. Yeah, you're right. Take a deep breath, Jesse. But it's not, I have nothing against Canadians. I really don't. I don't have nothing against Canadians. Their government just drives me bonkers and how they run their business. And what's bad is it's not consistent, because I can send the box to Scott in Canada, right? And they may not even touch it, but I send it to somebody else, then they'll charge them. It's inconsistent.
But it's customs, not the post office.
It's not the post office, it's the customs folks, the people and they'll open up the box even with you not there. Ooh, and that irritates me.
Okay, change the subject.
Lisa says, okay, change the subject. Oh my goodness. Yeah, shipping is ridiculous. And that's just it. I pay for the shipping, I pay for the international cost, the fees, and then for it to get to you and you'd have to pay for it again. That's crazy. That's highway robbery. No, it's actually postal robbery. That's postal robbery. Oh my goodness. Wow.
I'd love to have my logo and Pure Okie.
Okay, your logo. What'd she say?
Her logo and Pure Okie. So probably it's.
But your logo is Pure Okie. You mean your logo and then the word Pure Okie underneath it?
Yeah.
Okay. Because your logo has the word Pure Okie in it, and you want the word Pure Okie on it as well. In other words, Pure Okie logo and then Pure Okie underneath it or above it.
But it's small in the logo.
That's true. It is small in the logo. Yep. We can do it. We can do it. Annette, don't you got some sleeping to do? I think you're behind on your sleep, Annette. You might want to go ahead and, hit the hay. That way you're not having issues like Scott. I'm going to pick on you. But that's okay. Yeah. What does Joyfully Orange say? Duplicate that deep breath. Don't give Sparkle Socks your key. That's right. If he's driving me crazy, it's because I gave him the keys. And that's anybody. If they drive you crazy, it's only because you gave him the keys. And I'm not going to give Sparkle Socks my keys no more. Man, see, y'all are pretty sharp. Then he says, would it be cheaper to send something to Scott, U.S. Postal Box, than have him cross the border and ship it to LOL? So yes and no. And the reason I'll say that is because we ship a lot of boxes to Tony and Joni. We ship it to Tony and Joni via the U.S. side. They have a U.S. post office, so we send anything we want to send to them to that U.S. post office in Maine, which is in what's the name of this town they live in? Not live in, huh? No, Maine. Holton, Maine. So they have a post office box in Holton, Maine. So they go there and they cross the border almost every week or every other week. And if we have boxes for them, they just have the boxes in the back seat. They go to the border. The border says, hey, so what'd you go do? Well, we got gas. We went to Walmart and blah, blah, blah. and we went to the post office. Okay. And they have their windows down so they can see all in their vehicle. The boxers are laid out right there. And if they wanted to open them up, they could, but they're not customs, remember? Now, if they wanted to, they could probably get, down and dirty and make them open up their boxes. But they just say, no, we just got some gifts from some friends of ours in Texas, and that's it. And then they let them go. But I can't guarantee that Scott's going to have the same results, because he got a pin one time from Grace and Fire, and they wanted to charge, almost take him to jail for it. And now I don't know, I can't speak for all the particulars, but basically it was a handmade, custom made, spun on a lathe pin that Sir Grace made, and I guess they wanted to know the value of it or whatever, and I guess he couldn't come up with a decent price or whatever. So anyway, he thought they were gonna arrest him for it. Anyway, but he got across, and I don't know. It may depend on which border they go through and which ones are enforcing the law and which ones aren't. Yeah, Sir Grace's pins are amazing. I have one. It's right. Where is it at? I got it right here in my little pin. There it is. So this is what Scott had, but it's a little bit. It's exactly the same, only a whole lot different. Exactly the same, only a whole lot different. So he goes to show him the pin. This is the one that Sir Grace made. It replicates. It's a replica of a cartridge, and the back end is like a single shot rifle, right? And he makes this. It's got the American flag, an eagle, and then it's got on the. You can't see it probably. It's got a little military guy. Is it upside down?
Carrie said she got a cup and she didn't have to pay for it this time.
Yeah,
which was nice. That's good.
So there's a little military man saluting in front of the flag. So it's because I'm a veteran, and it's mostly military related. And then the inside is some kind of a resin that he does, and it says Missouri River Forever USA. Beautiful, beautiful pin. And this is all that Scott had that he got from Sir Grace as a gift, and they wanted to give him holy hell over it. So I don't. And I'm not saying they're not doing their job. They gotta enforce the border, they gotta monitor the border, and they gotta make sure nothing illegal comes in. I understand all that, but really, she says just the pure oaky is fine, Jesse. Not trying to be a pain. You're not a pain, JB. I just want to make sure I get exactly what you want. There's no. It's all digital. I'm not doing nothing except for doing the setup, but it's all digital. The machine does all the work. You just tell me if you want to put if you want pure oaky and then I put JB underneath it, or you want pure oaky, I can put pure oaky. If you want to put pure oaky and take this job and shove it, I can put that on.
She told you what she wanted, the logo and pure oaky underneath. Anyway, Carrie said that she got a mug, but they didn't make her pay for it this time, which was great. This is good. And then Tiffany at Canadian says it's just a hit and miss. Yeah. So Devil Dog, he made me this. This has been about 6 months ago. He made me this about 6 months ago, I think it was, or maybe even longer than that. But when he made it, he said it's exclusive to Army only. I don't think he does anything for Marines. I just, because he just doesn't do anything for Marines. You ought to know Jesse by now. Yeah. In fact, I don't think his lathe works. If you mention the word Marines, it bogs down. So I don't know that he could help you with that there, Devil Dog. Eddie. Just saying. Yeah. As Brenda would say, I ain't got one of those. That's exactly what she would say. Thank you, Paul.
Yeah. I'm just gonna lurk and support. Okay, well, you can chime in. You don't have to just lurk. Was it that long, Cindy Brown? It was almost a year ago because I got mine at the same time, and it was before Christmas. Cindy Brown, you mean to tell me you got one before Devil Dog? Give me your hand. High five. You know the Marines. You know how they are. You can't please them. You can't. Let's see. Not for Grace says, LOL, Sir Grace was in the Air Force. LOL, Jesse, you are full of it. You know what? All the way up to my eyeballs. That's why they're brown. Just saying. That's right. I am, Ginger. Yeah. Yeah, but you're doing Gary first. What's he saying? I'm doing Gary first. I'm gonna make one, bud. Yeah, but Butler Family Farm does them, but his are a little bit different. And in fact, they're very, very beautiful. They're not the same. It's just a totally different pen. You gotta see his. He's got a little book, or not a book, a satchel, kind of like a briefcase satchel that opens up and has all the different styles that he has done, and they're very, very nice. And in fact, I know he's already mentioned this, and I'll mention it again. Everybody who goes on the cruise is going to get a set. He's got this little box that it comes in. It'll be engraved with the logo for the cruise in Alaska, and it'll have a pen and a pencil set. Beautiful, beautiful stuff he works on. He's got his own little lathe or shopsmith. Well, he's got a shopsmith, but I think he has another pencil lathe, if you want to call him a pencil lathe, miniature lathe that he uses to do this kind of work as well. So yeah, Jerry Butler is in the pen making business as well. And if you go on a cruise, you'll get a set. Compliments of Butler family or the BFF. Yeah, I know, but yeah, I can't believe that's been a year already, Cindy. Really? A whole year? Man, how time flies. Yep, Miss Lisa Bunky singing the Black Hills of South Dakota. That's one of her guest ones. How's it go? The Black Hills of Dakota. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Take me back to the Black Hills of Dakota. That's a great song, folks. And her and Howard Keel do a great, what do you call it? Harmony with it. Oh, yeah. Is that going to be this? Well, it'll be this next Monday night. Will she be singing it? And yeah, is she going to be playing a guitar or just singing? Wow, that's awesome. Yeah, that's a great movie that they saw. They saw the movie called Calamity Jane, which is Lisa's favorite. Starring Doris Day and Howard Keel, and the Black Hills of South Dakota is in there. This is Devil Dog. Oh no, someone doing something for Belt Loop before you. Who does that? I know, right? But you know what? It doesn't matter. You'll get what you want, Devil Dog. I guarantee you. Sir Grace is good people, and if you really want a veteran one, I'm sure he'll hook you up. Yeah, just open up your wallet. That's all I can say. Open up your wallet. Yep. Army is the best there. That's right. I guess he prefers Popo over Marines. Well, you know, he's ex-Air Force, and the Army protects the Air Force. That's right. We surround every one of their bases. We have batteries, Hawk Battalion batteries that take care of the Air Force. Says Butler Farm says brushing with my is no big thing. I like doing them. Well, it sounds like I haven't seen him make one yet. And in fact, Jerry just he just updated his Wi-Fi to be able to do lives from his shop. I don't know if it's called a barn or shop. Let's just call it a shop, his workshop, where he does all his woodworking and stuff. So he's going to be able to do lives from there. So I think he has plans to do a live while he's making one of these. So, but his version, which is different than Sir Grace's version, not virgin, version. What did I miss here? Yeah, I'm just glad someone can use them. Let's see. Darn right. Yeah. Miss Cora Phelps. Cora Phelps, she is doing good. She has to keep strengthening her arm. Yeah. So Monkey's coming along. Kids, their bones heal quick. They heal a lot quicker than yours or mine or Lisa's, because they're just constantly growing. And that's what makes it easier on kids than it does for adults to have a break. So, yeah, she looks like she's doing really well. And she was a moving and a shaking this past week up on stage. You should have seen her. I say up on stage because she wasn't on the floor. She was on the actual platform. So she was up on stage just dancing right there next to KK. She's getting jiggy with it. Yep. So Reverend Heather says, ironic, I was born on Ellsworth Air Force Base in South Dakota. Well, if you watched Monday, you might hear him sing about Dakota, the Black Hills. And isn't the Black Hills in South Dakota, or the Black Hills in North Dakota? South Dakota, okay. Just asking for a friend. I didn't know. I was asking for my friend. Yeah. Doesn't Calamity remind you of Trey? Yes, in some ways, yes. That's Trey. Yep. Wow. Yep. She just come back down from Chicago. Yeah. And I know you probably guys have seen it when maybe you hadn't, moms, but did the girls even know that this movie was out? Because this is an old movie. I mean, I don't know, heck, maybe the 60s or 70s when it came out. I don't remember now. It's been out for a long time, so I hope they sat through it and watched it, the whole thing. Yeah, Devil Dog says Jerry is a squid though. He's referring to his Navy. He's a Navy, well, not a Navy SEAL, but he was in the Navy. Yeah. I have 12 totes and 5 bags of Christmas, Tamara. Okay. She's got 12 totes.
Calamity Jane came out in 1953.
53. Oh, it's been out since the 50s. Wow. There you go. 53. So if the girls, and Lisa watches it at least every year around this time, this season, she likes to watch. We like to sit down and watch movies like Calamity Jane or whenever. 7 Brides for 7 Brothers. White Christmas with Bing Crosby. Who doesn't watch that during this season? Miracle on 34th Street. It's a Wonderful Life. One of my all-time favorite movies is a movie called Sergeant York. If you haven't seen the true story of Sergeant York, who was a World War I hero, you got to go see it. It's an old movie. It was done, man, probably before the 50s, but it was an old movie. And in fact, it's black and white. Yeah, it's a black and white movie, but it's called Sergeant York. And it's based on a true story of was it Kentucky? Anyway, he was either from Kentucky or Tennessee. I can't remember which one, and they drafted him into the service, and he came out.
Gary Cooper.
It was Gary Cooper, but he came out as a war hero.
1941.
1941. See, I got my Google back here. All I gotta say, what year did Sergeant York come out, Lisa? She's not my SIRI. Lisa. Gary Cooper. Yeah. Jimmy Stewart was It's a Wonderful Life. Yeah. Yeah. I have the White Christmas, Severus Brothers, love both of them. Yep. We have them all too. Yeah. But Sergeant York is a war movie. So it's, it's around the World War One. Tennessee. So he's from Tennessee. I knew he was from up there somewhere, Kentucky, Tennessee area. And, but what I like about it is just, because he put God first in everything he did. You just got to watch the movie. I don't want to give it away. After he got struck by lightning, you got to go see the movie, or you got to rent it out. It's called Sergeant York, and it's based on a true story. Yep, single-handedly, film also portrays York's earlier life in the mountains of Tennessee. Yeah, and the struggle that they had living. They were up in the top where the rocks were, and how they how they longed or always wanted to have bottomland. They call them bottomland, which was where all the good land was for farming, and everybody wanted a piece of bottomland, and he ended up getting a piece of bottomland after the war. So, but it was a great movie. Let's see. Jimmy Stewart is so handsome. He was the one for me in grade school, high school. Yeah, Jimmy Stewart, man, he was a lot of, and he made all kind of movies. It wasn't just, he made cowboy, he made modern day, he made just about any kind of movie you could think of, musicals. He's done it. Huh? What's that, Lisa?
Oh no, Paul said Hacksaw Ridge is another good one. Yes.
Hacksaw Ridge is another. That's more popular. I mean, that's more current. Hacksaw Ridge. And then this the. Yeah, that's the one where the guy, the conscientious objector, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the guy that Hacksaw Ridge is the guy that was a medic, and he didn't want to take arms, and they tried to prosecute him. They tried to put him in prison for it, or they call it I can't remember where it was back then, but anyway, if you got an Article 15, they send you Leavenworth. I'm not sure if it was Leavenworth back then, but he was able to join the military and not have to take up arms, and he was a medic, and he helped. You got to watch the movie, but he helped a whole bunch of soldiers, and at the end of the day, with not firing a single shot, he helped hundreds of soldiers. Yeah, Desmond Doss, and it's based on a true story as well. So y'all need to check that movie out. Desmond Doss and what was Hacksaw Ridge? Man, look at here. Smash that like button. Glenda, how many times have I told you put the decimal point in the wrong spot? It's supposed to go after the 9. Not before the 9, but after the 9. We'll get it right one day. No, I'm just playing. You didn't have to do that, Glenda. You know better than that. Oh my goodness. It was that fort, Jesse. You are never wrong. That's right. It was that fort. Right. Yeah, it was a great. Oh, speaking of great movies, guess what we watched last night? It just happened to be going through my, we have what's it called, Direct TV, and I happened to be going through my video. They call them recordings. I went through my recordings and go and check and see which recordings I had. Because I mean, if you finish watching something like, let's say 9:15. Well, there's no movie starting at 9:15, right? So I'm going through my recording and I said, My Cousin Vinny. And I had to watch it, but I love My Cousin Vinny. That is one awesome classic movie. I love it. Mr. Gambini, are you mocking me with that outfit? Oh my goodness. Don't get me started on it. I love My Cousin Vinny. Okay, Brenda. Well, we thank you for coming in and joining us and saying, I ain't got one of those. We love you. We love you. We love you. Yeah. Let me drop the link here. I kept saying I was going to do that, so I'm going to go ahead and drop it and see what happens. Just see what happens. If anybody wants to bite. If anybody wants to bite. Okay, what am I at here? Boom. Boom. All right, I also pinned it. I pinned it to the top as well. So if we get any biters here, looky here, looky here. Boom.
Hey, I already got 15 minutes. I got to leave.
What? Okay, well, good thing you stopped in for at least 2 minutes. Okay. Yep. Where you going?
Get my acupuncture done.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
I go to VA.
Wow. Do they charge you for that?
Nope.
They don't give you. You don't have a copay or anything.
Nope.
Okay, so it's done on the premises, the VA premises.
Yep.
Wow.
My nurse practitioner I go to, my group, she's the one who does it.
Oh, okay.
So,
and how far away is that from where you're at? They have it. How far away from Stark City is that?
About 35 miles.
Oh, ain't too bad. Hey, Susan.
Oh. Hi, all.
I didn't even know she's behind me.
Yeah, she was fixing. She raised up a hammer. I stopped her before you.
I'm glad you did. I didn't want to get no blood on my new chair.
Yeah. Now, when I went and bought my leather back high top chair, I couldn't buy just one. I had to buy one for Lisa too. So I hope you bought one for Susan.
Nope. She has a chair that she loves, and matter of fact, I don't even sit in it for because it's hers. She has a chair. It's made out of bungees, and she loves it.
Well, bungees may be nice, but I tell you what, them high backs sure are nice when you want to lean back.
Yeah, especially if it's not for my back.
Well, yeah, but it helps support your neck.
Yep.
Yeah, instead of those short ones. Yeah. Well, that's 35 miles. That's about 35. Well, it depends on how fast you drive it.
Well, it's going to take me about almost an hour to get there because I got traffic and I got to go through a bunch of lights, and there's not freeway from here to there.
Oh yeah, so it's just like traveling through town then.
Yeah. So it'll take me. I always leave an hour ahead of time because that's one thing they do not like you to do. They don't want you being late.
I know they want you to hurry up and wait. That's the military, you know that. Hurry up and wait. Now, when you go, does Susan have to go with you? Can you drive after you get done?
Yeah. I just go up there and get it done. I'll come home and I'll have these little flesh skin colored bandages on them on all the 5 on each ear.
So the acupuncture points are only done in your ear. They're not done in your back or your neck or your
just in the ear.
Just in the ear. And wow.
It's amazing. It really is amazing because it hurts for a little bit, a little sting, they put them in and they put one of each at a spot in each ear. And then they tell you to get up and walk around, and they walk around and they step back down and they do another one, and get up and walk around. And actually you can feel each time they do it, how less the pain that you have, like in my knee or my back, how it goes away each time. It's going away more and more and more.
Right. But okay, so you go to get this acupuncture. How quick after the acupuncture is the pain relieved?
As soon as they put one in, it starts to relieve.
No, I'm talking about the pain. You're getting this done for your legs, right?
Yeah, as soon as they put them in, you start feeling a difference.
Really? That quick?
Yeah, it works fast. But the thing is, the longer they stay in, up to 3 days, they tell you to take them out. But the longer they stay in, the longer it lasts. Like if you heat them in 3 days, and you do it for a couple series of times, it lasts longer each time you do it. So the first time I had it done, it lasted about 5 days, and I felt I started getting pain back. So the second time I had it done, it lasted about a week and a half. The third time I did it lasted almost a whole month. And the last time I did it's been a month and a half ago.
Wow.
So the more they do it, the more it extends out the time each time.
So essentially you could walk in with pain and walk out without.
Right. And I usually have every time I got in there, I've had pain in my back or my knee, and I walk out with no pain. My sciatic nerve, that's a really good one.
My sciatic was what's killing me.
Well, I've got it in my hips since I've had that surgery. I've had it in my hip a lot, and that's what really you feel instantly go away as soon as you start putting them in. It's like, whoa, it's kind of weird.
Is it in your ear because it's connected to something in your brain?
I guess don't ask me. Only me lying to you.
Wow.
I don't know. I'm not. All I know is she said this might help you if you want to try it. I said, yeah, I'll try it. So I tried it, and I thought, wow, because when I first went, I had a lot of pain in my knee, where I could, it was hard to walk. Right. I walked out of there with no limp at all. I walked in with a big limp, walked out with no limp.
Now, is it supported by any kind of medication?
Nope.
So it's medication free.
Yep.
Wow. So did you read what Linda said? Jerry, you just need a little old lady walking on your back for you. Just saying, for a friend of mine. Lazy day.
Yeah. I've had Susan do that too. I also go to a chiropractor once in a while, but it really does work. So my sciatic nerve always feels better afterwards. My hip doesn't bother me. No tingling in the legs. It all goes away.
Right. Yeah. So I get those infusions, and the infusions does help with inflammation, which has a lot to do with sciatica, and it helps a little bit, but it doesn't take it all the way away. But the infusions mainly for arthritis. See, I couldn't even close my hands before. Now look, I can close my hands.
But the funny thing is, I had my physical on Tuesday, and my nurse practitioner is actually she has MS, and she gets an infusion for her MS every 6 months.
Mine's every 8 weeks.
I think hers is every 6 months, but she said it helps a lot. Plus she's a runner, it blows me away that she runs 4 or 5 miles a day. She tries to run 10 miles every week.
Right.
And, that helps her MS a lot. She said by her running, it keeps the MS in the box by her running. So,
wow. Yeah. I have a brother-in-law who does a lot of running. He runs and runs. He does those triathlons where they run, they bike, and they swim, or I don't know which order they do it, but they do all three.
They swim, bike, and run.
They swim, bike, and run. Triathlons, or they call them something man. Anyway, he does that all the time. And
Ironmans,
yeah. He does those Ironman races and stuff. And, he's fit as a fiddle. But he's got problems right now. So I guess it doesn't matter whether you're fit or whether you're overweight. If your bones go out, or your back goes out, or your sciatica goes out, it's going to go out.
Yep.
It doesn't matter whether you're fit or not. So Scott's life in the house. It's a different Scott, folks. Not Scott. We're talking from Rambling. So welcome in. So
I don't know if that's Scott Swift or not.
Scott's life? I don't know.
I think that may be the same Scott that Randy does a live for him last week. I'm not sure if it's the same one or not.
Yeah. Let's see. He's the one that has the Iwo Jima flag. He's got one video out, My Cabin in the Mountains. It started at the Channel Chronicle of My Life Begin with Alfred Journey in the Ouachita Mountains of Oklahoma. The Ouachita Mountains of Oklahoma. So wherever those mountains are at, that's where he's at. Well, welcome in, Scott's Life.
I wonder if that's the southwest corner.
There's not. I don't know. Yeah, but so he's a military. Yeah, he's a brother. So, and he was probably, Marines. Since he's got that picture, he's probably a Marine. I'm not going to hold that against you.
Southeast Oklahoma. That's what I meant. Southeast Oklahoma.
Okay, so he's closer to MT Homestead than MT. Yeah.
Yep.
because they're in McAllister.
Right.
Yeah.
When we came home from Pinecone, we came up the southeast side of Oklahoma, and then I tell you what, it's pretty there. I mean, lots of trees, and and the hill. I call them hills. I don't call them mountains. I call them hills. So, I mean, it was pretty area. It was not a nice drive too, because it wasn't just straight highway.
So it's spelled Ouachita, but then back to it says Wachita. Wachita? Is it Wachita? No. Well, maybe it is Wachita. Wachita Mountains. Maybe it is Wachita. Yeah, if it's Wachita, then I can see that. Yep. But yeah, when we went to Lake Tenkiller, you could go through the main highway, like through, what was that?
69, 75.
Yeah, I can't remember the number. But anyway, we went by all those lakes, or you can go back the back roads through all the mountainous areas. And they told me don't go the back roads because it'll take you forever, especially in an RV. So we went the main highways, and it was still a beautiful drive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, when we went down 69.
Oh,
And all the way down into Texas on that to get there. When we came home, we punched the things in. We were it said go up this other road. So it was the same distance. It was actually shorter.
Probably shorter, yeah.
5 hours and 10 minutes thing to get home.
Yeah. Wachita. How would the Indians say it? Wachita. Oh, there's the boss. He's coming there. He's coming.
4 minutes.
Down to account.
Give him a little break, Susan. Give him a little break. Scratching Pete PA. Welcome in, Pete. How you doing?
They have been.
Yeah, links at the top of the chat if anybody interested in coming on in. Let's see, Scratching Pete. Let's see if I got him in there.
Tiffany won, and then she's not sending to Canada, so he sent her card. And then somebody else. Who won?
It's okay. Is the camera charged?
Oh, it was JB won.
Oh, good.
I don't know if it's charged or not, but it's here.
Well, I don't want it this minute. I gotta find my other.
Well, I'll plug it in there, so it will be charged for you.
So I have the YouTube open over here on the right, and I got StreamYard open over here on the left, and then I have my list on the bottom down here. I wonder what it'll do if I send myself a super chat.
I thought about that earlier.
I wonder if it'd work.
My membership, I had somebody who let it lapse or whatever, or I don't even call it withdrew or lapse, whatever. So it puts me back to 8, and it doesn't show up on my page anymore. It doesn't show the who's on there. I thought, I wonder if I could join my own, if I can be a member of my own.
Yeah. I wonder if it can, because if it gives you the join button, I guess it could.
Hey, give me a join button. I don't know, but I thought, I wonder if I should join my own page.
Yeah, but why would you do that? I just don't understand.
It'd be dumb, but I was thinking,
Well, stranger things have happened. I know I've seen other guys. Oh, you were talking about this morning. You were doing the shorts and how you were getting a whole bunch of subs off of those shorts.
Yep. We're at 21-21 now. I'll take it 21-23 now.
21-23. So just doing the shorts, how many have you gained? Just doing those shorts.
80.
80.
No,
and
not quite 80.
And that's been the last couple of weeks.
Last couple of days, yeah.
Last couple of days.
Yep.
Well, it's been about a week ago since you talked to Ginger, because it was during her last Thursday.
Yep. Last Tuesday. Yeah, it was last Thursday. Yeah.
Last Thursday. So in 1 week, you've increased to 80 subs.
Yep.
That's not too bad.
Of course, I don't know, how many's going to fall off. It keeps. I don't know what the deal is. It's just it keeps clicking on like every couple minutes. It goes up a little bit.
All right, back to good. Got their package. Oh, vanilla. So now you get to make. Now if you want to test it before you make a birthday cake for your son, you could test it on some cookies and see if it's any good, and send them to me. I'll be glad to be a judge. I guarantee you, I will definitely tell you it's good or bad. Because what Santa Claus doesn't like cookies? Just saying, folks.
I'd rather try a pie.
Yeah, but I think Rachel wants to make something for her son,
Oh.
which is okay.
Now,
It's
Jesse,
okay.
between now and the end of the month, you did teach me how to use the giveaway. You have to show me how to go on and bring it up on so I can. Susan wants to do a giveaway on her birthday, the day before her birthday.
Okay, so are you working with dual monitors or just one monitor?
I'll have what? You know what? I don't know if we can do it in here. If I do it in here, you got dual monitors. Probably do it here. And I do dual monitors in here, so
It makes it easier. If you don't have
Yeah.
dual monitors, then you got to do this alt tab stuff, or you got to keep
Yeah.
switching back and forth.
and on her, if we did it on her laptop, it'd be a pain in the. But her laptop's a pain in the butt.
Yeah, you're probably better off doing it in there, and then that way you can use the dual monitors, and she can do watch the chat from her phone,
Right.
so you can do multiple.
But you know, it's I mean, make that laptop. I cannot believe they make a laptop without an Ethernet connection. It's like,
No,
what the
but-
heck is that? No
Yeah,
Ethernet connection in a laptop.
Yeah, see if I have an extra one in here. Let me show you.
And it's the one that they bought her for her work. Her company paid for her work. And
Yeah, but they don't make them. They don't make them anymore with the USB connections anymore. Thought I had an extra.
they're
one.
making with USB connections. Hers has 4 of them.
No. Is it a Mac or is it a Windows?
No, it's a regular PC. I don't know what you call it. What is it called? If it's not a Mac or an Apple product, what is it called? Regular.
No, you have Windows or you have Mac. There's only 2 operating systems.
Okay, then it's a
Windows.
Windows.
And there's Mac. Okay.
Okay, so it's a Windows.
And
It's a Dell.
what I use is it's a docking station. So I have a USB-C, 2 of them actually off the side of my laptop, and from that it goes to a docking station. And in the docking station, you got a bunch of connections on both sides, like for your monitors, for your wireless mouse, wired mouse, camera, whatever you want to put on it. It has docking station for all that, and that docking station was hooked into the USB-C on the side of your laptop.
But does it also have a Ethernet connection on there?
It has an Ethernet connection at the very
Okay.
end.
So if she don't have a docking station, we probably need to look into her docking station.
Yeah, they're like 60, 70, maybe $80 at the most.
That would work. We find a docking station, then we could do. It'd be
Well,
easier
I
to
got
connect.
another one too. Here's what the docking station looks like. So this is a Step Pro. I got several different kinds, but basically this has. So there's your Ethernet right there.
Yep.
It's got your US, their HDMI's.
Yep.
It's got your pin for your monitors. Here's your USB-Cs. One's for power, and one that goes to the laptop right there. And on the other side, see, it has for your headphones, microphone. It has for if you want to download some pictures off of your
both SIM
cards.
cards.
Yeah, and then you got 4 USBs right there. So this is the docking station. It goes from your laptop to here, and then you got everything connected to here.
That's what I'll do. I'll have to buy one of those. That would make things a lot easier.
Yeah, it makes it a whole lot easier. Then you only have one connection going into your laptop.
Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll go find one.
And they got all kinds. So you just got to find one that works with your Windows application. Because there's some for Mac, some for Windows, some for both. So
yeah, that's what I'll do.
Yeah.
Well, I gotta go. It's 1:04, and I've got to.
All right. Well, appreciate you dropping in, and we'll talk.
And don't give anything away without me here now.
Good. Yeah. Good luck. You do both sides or just one side?
Both sides.
Both sides.
They do them in the same spot on both sides of your ears.
Like 4 or 5 pins.
5 pins in each ear.
And for how long?
3 days.
Oh, you have to leave the pins in for 3 days?
Yep.
Well, no, but how long do they leave the needle in?
3 days.
So you have a needle sticking out of your ear for 3 days?
Yeah, I'll show you. You can't see it really.
I thought they stuck it in there and left some kind of a gold piece in there, and they pulled the needle out.
Let me get one of these here.
So you walking around like a porcupine for 3 days?
Well, if you want to think of it that way, yes.
Just saying.
Okay, this is the size of it. I don't know if my camera will focus on it or not.
Yeah, it looks like a little, but that's the actual pin.
That's the pin right there.
Wow, that's
There you
tiny.
go.
That looks like a tick.
Yep, that's the pin right there. And
Okay.
it's got a little needle in it, in the end of it.
Yeah. So Jerry, my idea of acupuncture is this long needle that gets stuck right here in on your ear, and now you got this long needle sticking out, you know,
Yeah.
for 3 or 4 days, and you got
Yeah, there
five
you
of
go.
them.
Here, Jesse. Look at this. Look at this now. You see it?
Yeah.
Let's see. I can't get that focus.
Yeah, but it's on the end of that head of that
Yep,
tweezers.
right in there, pair of tweezers. And I got the
There you
needle
go.
point.
There you go. There you go.
The needle point sticking up.
Yeah. Wow.
That's the full length of it. It probably doesn't weigh,
Now, do you have to physically remove them, or do they fall out?
No, Susan takes them out.
Okay.
And sometimes it hurts when she takes them out. Sometimes I think she does that on purpose.
Yeah. Well.
But sometimes she grabs the hold and I don't even feel it come out. And then she grabs a hold of it, and I don't know if she's good at a little twist to get back at me for something, or if it's just coming out crooked or something. But it kind of gives a little tug.
Well, do you ever use that numbing cream? There's some numbing cream you can buy on Amazon, numbing cream, and you can put it on your ear on either side, and put it on ahead of time, like 20 minutes ahead of time. Boom, and you won't feel nothing.
Yeah, I've never used anything like that. It doesn't. It's not that. It doesn't hurt that much. It goes away within seconds after she's. But I think sometimes she just thinks this my chance to get back at him. So
Well,
So,
good luck. Good luck.
All right, and Susan might watch. I don't know, but I don't know what she's doing. But I'm gonna go ahead and scoot. So I'll talk to you guys later.
Yeah, the
Take care, everybody.
link's at the top of the chat if anybody wants to drop in. Thank you, Jerry. You know what, Ruby? I have no idea. I've been asking that same question for 40 years. She could have done worse, or she could have done better. But for some reason, God put her with me, or God put me with her. I'm not going to say it was the right choice, but it's what happened. And we live with our decisions, right? We have to live with our decisions. But 40 years, folks, and we never had a fight. Never. That she didn't win. Uh-oh. Do I hear her in the background? I watch my back, guys. You never know. Something could come. and you just never know with Lisa. Amen, Carlene. God is never wrong. And there's a reason you are with who the person you're with is because that's who God put you with. Now, mind you, I'm not saying it, it doesn't mean that you don't have to work on it, because you do have to work on it. Yeah, you do have to work. It's a job. Right, Carlene? It is a job. And Linda says, I think God did a great match with you, the two of you. Just saying, watch out for lunch. Huh? Giggle you. You're right. She might be dropping me a plate of lunch here without me. See, I don't even have to ask her anymore. She already knows when I'm hungry. She can hear my stomach going. And she says, well, I better take him a sandwich or something. That's right. Amen. I got a good man this time. Well, I don't know about how many times it takes, but I do know if you're with who you're with, it's because, that's what God wanted you to be with, or who God wanted you to be with. And you know what? It's 3 girls in her family, and I got the middle one. I got the middle sister. And you know what they say about middle sisters? Well, I'm not going to tell you what they say about middle sisters, but you can imagine. She's not the spoiled one. She's not the baby. And she's not the oldest, which is the bossy one. So one's bossy and one's spoiled. I got the one in between. Just saying. Uh-huh. No one said you always have to like the ones you love. You're right. And she doesn't like me all the time. And there's times when I don't like her, but there are times when we do, we butt heads like a couple of rams. Now, don't be extra nice. Hey, what's going on?
You don't have to be extra nice on my accord.
We
That's
do.
for sure.
Miss Aunt, we have royalty in the house. Y'all have to be extra nice,
You don't. You don't.
Welcome to Thursday, Tuesday.
Tuesday, Thursday,
Thursday,
Tuesday,
Tuesday.
Thursday, something.
Yeah, welcome to Thursday, Tuesday.
I just want to
So-
come up and keep you company for a
Oh,
minute.
you did. Well, I appreciate that.
It's
so
just
what's-
about my old lady nap time. You know that.
What's happening in your world?
I am canning today.
Are you
I,
canning
um,
fruits, vegetables?
I'm canning spaghetti sauce and hamburger soup and taco meat. They ran a special on some hamburger meat in our little country store. And so we went and got a whole bunch of it. And I'm making it into things so that we can be ready. I got a little nervous. I went through my pantry yesterday, and there are some things that
Right.
I had holes in my pantry, in my preps. And I thought, I need to fix that. So,
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. Well, at least you're staying busy, right? Yes, you can.
Yes, I can. That's
Yes, I
right.
can. That's
I don't
right.
know if I'll feel like getting out of bed tomorrow. So today I better take advantage of it.
Well, I've been thinking about your Yes I Can deal. I was watching a deal on exercise. I sent it to you.
Yeah, I saw that.
Man, that's so easy. Even I can do it.
Well, I thought about, they said twice a day, every day.
3 times. No, 3 times.
Oh.
3 times a day, and once. But remember, at least one of those has to be right before you go to bed.
Okay. Oh, well, I'm a little bit allergic to exercise, but
No, it's not exercise. It's yes, I can move.
yes, I can move. I
Yes,
saw
I
those
can move.
I saw those movements.
And they
And
weren't-
I can, now that I've had these infusions, I can do those things
Yeah. What happened?
because I couldn't do them. Uh-oh, she's on the phone. And it's important. She needs your help. Hey, Lisa.
Yeah, when the boss comes around, it's important.
You better pay attention. That's right. That's right. She needed something. But so Carlene Vissure is getting spaghetti sauce going too.
Oh,
I
yeah.
made a great big pot and it's 7 quarts of spaghetti sauce. And
Really?
the canner's going now. And I've already had 1 jar that hadn't sealed though. I'm disappointed
Right.
in that. So I'll have to
Yeah.
get a new lid and put it back through again.
And is Worth there? Or is he fishing?
He is. Well, he has run out. He's gone out to go dump the trash and go to the grocery store and things like
Wait,
that. But
Y'all have to take your trash to the dump. You don't have a garbage
no
guy that
pickup
comes
here.
around?
No pickup.
What?
Mm-mm. No.
Miss
We don't
Ann, you
want-
got that creek that runs behind your house. Just go put it on a barge and then send it down to the neighbors.
We do feed the turtles every now and again, but no, between the compost pile, we do have a burn pile, and then the actual garbage, the trash. But we have to take it off to what they call a recycling center. And we
Oh,
do
okay.
we pay a
I will
fee
say,
for that.
and you have to pay for that?
Yeah, it comes on our water bill. It's crazy.
Oh, okay.
And depends on how much they want to charge you. It goes towards your taxes, I think. But so you're going to can beef tomorrow, about 80 pounds of it, Linda. Oh my goodness.
That's a lot.
That's
I mean,
a lot.
That is a lot, especially.
I had 10 pounds and that was a lot.
Now, are you going to be doing any of the collaborations coming up, Miss Ann, for November and December?
No, I'm not. I have been invited to a few, but I'm a little overwhelmed. I'm a little trying to keep up with everything has been a little tight. And I get so nervous about collaborations. It's terrible. You have to haul trash off to the dump
Yeah,
and they
but-
pick up.
I look at it as content. I mean, I know it's
It
a lot
is.
of work.
It is.
I mean, it's just content, and
It absolutely is.
it adds to your if you were, your repertoire.
It does. It does. And honestly, had I known that my crock pot recipe would have gotten so many views, I'd have done a better job. But I tried. I got down to it, that it was due on a Monday, and I realized on Friday that I had not done it yet, and that it was due on Monday. And crock pot meals take a while. You got to have 5 or 6 hours to do one.
Yeah, have some kind of a plan there.
Yeah, and it was a big weekend. When I join these things, I keep thinking, oh, they're 6 weeks away. I cook in the crock pot. I can just film what I cook. And then it makes me nervous. I don't know why, but it does.
So Rachel says we have to haul our trash to the dump. Also, no pickup will make it down our road. They weigh the vehicle pulling in and out and pay by the pound.
Wow.
That's kind of how, well, no, at our dump, you can take like trash. I'm not talking about food, but trash, right?
Right.
To the dump, and you can dump it off, but you have to show your water bill. You have to show them that you live in the city in order to dump there. And,
Okay.
and if you don't have that, then they charge you.
Okay. Yeah, no, ours, pretty much most of the centers in North Carolina, you don't have to live in the county. Like when we helped my friend Jewel move, she lives in Washington County. Oh gosh, that's another spammer. I've been getting spam calls all day long. Sorry.
That's all right.
Anyway, I don't understand. I'm on some kind of computer list that has happened a lot. I'm getting spam calls. But we were able to take trash to her dumpster, her sites.
Yeah, and I think the reason Houston does it, or at least where I live, where they do it that way, because here's the thing. Either I take it to the dump or I put it by the street and they bring a truck and they have to pay for employees to pick it up. They do both. I can do the dump thing or they'll pick it up. But I think that the more people that they can encourage to take it to the dump, it's the less people they have to hire to go around picking it up.
Right. Well, yeah, and that's true. And we just don't in town, because I'm out in the county. In town, they do have trash pickup. You have to pay quite a bit for it. But
we have trash and recycle pickup.
Yeah. And my daughter has that as well. They live in a neighborhood outside of the city, but they have to pay for that service.
Hey, Rochelle, how you doing? Welcome
Hey,
in. Welcome
Rochelle.
in. I know you're just waking up, but that's okay. From your new nap.
She's like, napping. That's a busy girl.
I'm not pointing any fingers, but I know somebody else that does new naps too.
You're pointing the wrong way, but
Am I pointing the wrong way? Okay, that way.
Yes, I do. And I appreciate naps because yes, I can.
When you're retired, you can do whatever you want.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
But yep, it's been a busy time last night and this morning. I've been cooking up a storm and trying to get it all canned. I really enjoy going in our pantry and having something ready. You know, you're tired or whatever happens, you get busy and you've got something in there that you can just go pull a jar out and warm it up. That sounds
well. Let me tell you, since 2020, when the pandemic occurred, our mode of thinking has been more or less prepping. We've been that's all you're thinking about nowadays. And then being involved in the community that we're involved in with all the preppers and the homesteaders and the people that garden and that kind of stuff.
Right.
It's just more of a forefront. And now with Lisa getting a freeze dryer,
I know
she's freeze drying all kind of stuff.
I'm so jealous. I can hardly stand it.
Folks, we purchased, this last week we purchased, I think, 8 dozen of eggs. Yesterday she purchased another 6 dozen of eggs.
Oh,
and she's freeze drying them all.
That's
Freeze drying.
awesome.
I think I got 1.5 dozen on the counter for my breakfast. The rest is freeze drying.
Now, how does she do that? Does she scramble them first, or
she freeze dries them. Just she'll crack them in a bowl and mix them all up like scrambled eggs, and then she pours it in the tray and freeze dries them, and they come out like fluffy, or like powder. Comes out like powder, and it's 1 for 1. So if you want one egg, you get 1 scoop or one cup, whatever, 1 cup of the powder, and 1 cup of water, and it makes it into 1 egg.
Okay.
If there's a equation.
Yeah. Some sort of.
And it
recipe.
rehydrates, and it looks just like it was when you first put it in there.
That's so cool to me.
It'll store for 25 years. She did the
I
same
love
thing
that idea.
with milk. So she freeze dried a whole bunch of milk, and then she had me try some because she rehydrated it into a cup, and it tastes like it just came out of the jug. Couldn't tell no difference.
See you later, Scott's Life.
It wasn't like when we were growing up. Miss Ann can attest to this. It ain't like when we were growing up and we had to drink that Carnation instant milk that tastes like water. No, it didn't taste like that. It tastes like milk, because that's what it was. It freeze dries the milk.
Well, me too, Dee. I want to freeze dry or some kind of that. I'm really trying to talk to Harvest Right and say, don't you need a video? I'll be glad to do about 10 of them.
I'll do a video of everything I freeze dry if you'll send me one.
That's right. That's right. You get a new one. I'll take your old one. How's that?
Amen, Rochelle. I like it all too. Indian food, Mexican food. Mexican's my favorite. I can eat Mexican food every day. In fact, when I do eat it, it's Mexican food.
Yeah.
Hey,
Well, I'm canning some
I didn't mean
meat.
it. I didn't mean it. I didn't do it.
Where's your husband adjuster, Lisa? Take care of business. There you go. Beat some niceness in there.
No.
No, but the freeze drying thing is awesome. And so, Lisa, you don't cook them first. You just stir them up and freeze dry them.
What are we talking about?
Eggs.
Eggs.
Yes. I do 1 dozen on each tray. So I do 1 dozen so I got 4 bowls, but I use my immersion blender, and they said to blend them up really well and then pour them in. And you can pre-freeze them also, and you can pre-cook them too.
You can also cook them and then
That's what I've seen done is pre-cooking. Now I'm curious. I wonder what would happen. I mean, I'm sorry, interrupted you.
No, go ahead.
I wonder what would happen. I have these little silicone molds. Wonder what would happen if you froze like the egg with the yolk, not stirring it up, and then freeze dried that. I wonder what that would do. Just curious.
I don't know.
We have to try it, but that'd be a good idea. You put them in silicone molds.
Yeah, I'm just curious.
We'll try it. Hey, but here's the thing about if you cook the eggs and then freeze dry them, guess what? When you go to rehydrate, all you have is cooked egg. If you freeze dry liquid eggs in their natural liquid state, when you rehydrate them, then you got the egg to use as scrambled egg, or you can use it in cake.
Yeah,
You can use it for baking. You can use it for different things. But once you cook it, you can't reuse it. You can't put cooked egg in cake.
Right. Yeah, no, you can't. That's true. That's true. I hadn't thought of that. I saw Cog Hill freeze dry. She cooked up a big batch of collards, and then she just laid them out on the tray and freeze dried them. And then she rehydrated them, and they said they taste just like they came out of the pan. I don't know.
Speaking of freeze drying, we got a package in the mail yesterday. I want to know if it was from you or not.
I don't
know.
know.
Have no name. It's one of the mystery boxes
the
again.
Amazon box. So
well, I told you I was up late at night on Amazon, and I was clicking all these things, sending them to you. So I don't know.
So we got a package of, was it fruity?
Wild berry Skittles.
Wild berry Skittles.
That was me.
I said that had to be Miss Ann.
That was me. Yeah. Wild berry Skittles, Snickers.
But there was only one problem with it.
Milk Duds. Did they come miniature?
No, there was only one bag.
Oh.
And I know you meant to
like
put
a
in
little bag?
4 or 5 bags. The bag was like this big around.
Are you serious?
You must have clicked the wrong one thing.
It was like $4 and something, $5, $6, $7 or something.
It had like six Skittles in it.
You're kidding. It wasn't a snack size.
It was like,
now, you've known Jesse how long?
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, that must be
okay. That's better.
I must have had a better dream I had.
15.6 ounces. So But of course, it's only
Yeah.
full.
Yeah. Now those are to share with others, with other people. They're not all
Okay.
that stuff I sent you is not
and-
just for me. It's
No,
for
Miss-
We have
everybody.
fruit bags too.
And we have treat bags. We have the Miss Ann treat bag. Miss
Yes.
Ann snack size
But
bag.
they're perfect for like treat size.
That was another midnight purchase, apparently. I don't
Well,
know.
next time, put your glasses on when you're up at midnight.
I'm laying in bed clicking. Linda Peterson says, put the egg, break it into that mold, poke the yolk, then freeze. That egg can be done that way. Put the cubes into freezer bags. Yes, I have heard that, Linda. I just think it would be cool to not have to depend on your freezer. Good for slingshots. Y'all, have you got any of those little bags that I accidentally sent you to show the people?
So the thing
I
is,
thought I was sending them like quart size or a decent size bag, Mylar bags. They were not cheap. I mean,
she got me a bag and my watch won't even fit in it. I'm thinking, okay, she wants me to send her some candy in these bags. I might send her about 40 bags just to make one order.
you could put like 3 Skittles in one of the bags. That's it.
You can actually put more, but
She doesn't know where they are. It's okay.
I got it.
No, she's got them in her hand. She's gonna show you a comparison.
Hey, God's desire for me. Well, I hope the last bags I sent you, you could actually put more than one Skittle in there. Hey, sweet thumb.
Sweet Thumb, how you doing? Welcome in. Welcome in.
15 if you don't pay attention. Look, y'all, those milk duds that you sent me,
Those are the bomb, aren't they?
they are so good.
Them milk duds. I'm telling you, folks, if you hadn't had a freeze dried milk dud, it's like an explosion of flavor in your mouth.
It is. I have hidden them from the grandchildren. They're all mine. And Worth doesn't even eat
My
chocolate.
mom used to do that. She would hide you remember those little marshmallow cracker? It had a graham cracker and it had a marshmallow top cookie. It was marshmallow is all it was. Chocolate covered marshmallow. Oh my God. We loved those. But Mom would hide them. We would tear them up.
I don't blame her.
Tear them up.
I don't blame her. I really
Yeah.
do. So Worth doesn't even like chocolate, but he ate almost a whole bag. I've done that for years now with eggs, Linda Peterson says. Okay.
Well,
So-
I gotta give people comparison.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, well here I can do this too. Look.
Look, don't be
Look.
like Ann. Don't
Look,
shop
this-
at midnight.
This is a mouse. Y'all know what size a mouse is. The mouse won't even fit inside this bag. I wouldn't be able to close it. That's how big the bag is.
Hey, Rebel at heart. Hey,
Here's my
I'm
watch.
telling you. And see, I thought they were so cool because they had the clear front and you would be able to see. Oh,
My cell phone's bigger than the bag. But see, everything happens for a reason. So the reason you sent this is now we can share those Skittles. We could probably get about 10 Skittles in here.
Well, maybe you could skip.
Maybe.
When you're shipping out your packages, put just a few in the bags just for a sample. They're definitely sample bags because
The portion control spoon won't even fit in there. That portion control spoon is little bitty.
they're cute though. I
Yeah.
had freeze-dried Charleston Chew at the library snack tasting event. What is a Charleston Chew?
Oh, you never had one of those? It's kind of a chocolate marshmallowy kind of candy. Chocolate and marshmallow together, kind of chewy. Hence the chocolate.
Okay.
It's kind of almost like chewing a Tootsie Roll.
Brampton says 3 Bucky Nuggets. You could put 3
Yeah.
Bucky Nuggets.
Maybe not.
You know
Yeah.
what?
I do have.
Yeah, I
stores
think
open.
3 or 4 nuggets will fit in there.
Linda says, "Do I have stores open at midnight?" Well, Amazon's always open, so
Yeah, Amazon's 24/7, and she's up there going click, 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 click. Oh,
Yeah.
Jesse would like that.
this will
Click.
be good. Jesse and
This will be
Lisa will
good.
love this. Oh, that will be. I'll be a really nice person sending them these bags. It
But see,
didn't work.
she don't put no note on there like, "Hey, how y'all doing? Just wanted to send you a little something." Blah blah.
I
blah.
didn't
No, it's just
know.
like no name, no nothing. Just a big old Amazon box where you can. And she shook it. She goes, "I think it's broken. Something's broken in here."
Well,
But they-
that's the end of it. That's the end of. So I haven't been shopping at midnight lately. So that's the end of my gifts for a little while.
I put some candy corn in
Oh.
one of those little bags. And
Yeah, so she put some candy corn to show how many candy corns would fit, but now she can't find a bag that small.
Well, how about the other bags that I sent? Are they bigger? Are they better?
Oh, they're way
those
big.
are perfect.
Those are perfect. Those are the exact size that she needed.
Okay, good. Because I was paying a little better attention.
You can actually put quite a bit
What's
in.
is the biggest candy bar at the theater?
And no, I think she was talking about the Charleston Chew.
Oh,
Because they are pretty long.
You
Look,
can actually put quite a bit.
so this is what they look like.
oh,
once
there
they're in
you
there.
go.
The candy corn I did the other day.
Okay.
But look, I went the camera. I'm doing it like the fish, when you show a fish.
Yes, that's right.
And then it's supposed to- look how little it'll fit in my pocket.
Hey,
And then
you
we'll
can
see
sneak that in
those-
the theater.
Those are
Oh,
those, Nerds gummy clusters.
okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, see, you always add in like
Extra goodies.
canned goods, extra goodies, and things like that. Maybe you can slip one of those bags.
Yeah.
And, oh, it says,
Will
please,
do.
Sweet
Yeah.
Thumb says, please don't let me find out freeze dried gummy bears are good. Have you tried gummy bears?
They're-
They haven't come out very good for me yet.
Well, these,
I would
no,
think they would
these
be
are, these
kinda
are gummies.
good.
These are gummies. The centers, the rounds, or and they are
But they're the Nerds gummy
they're the
clusters.
nerd gum, and they come out really good.
Those have came out really good. Now
Oh, okay.
just plain gummy bears,
Okay.
not yet.
And especially
okay.
those ones that look like a worm,
Hey, D. Uh-huh.
real
Yeah.
long,
Mhm.
long, stringy gummy worms. They didn't come out that hot.
Okay.
And we haven't tried it yet, but we did try from somebody else who made some. And that's ice cream sandwich.
Oh,
Well, we
no.
haven't tried those yet.
We haven't tried our own version, but the version we got was not very
But
good at all.
Glenda from Grace and Fire, she said, don't skimp on the price. Buy the name brand, not
Yeah,
the
like
store brand.
Klondike bars or something like that. I can see trying that.
Okay.
The
Because
Klondike
Bobby and
bar-
Sherry, Bobby and Sherry shared a little bit of ice cream sandwiches that they had freeze dried, and she cut them in like bite-sized pieces, and then freeze dried them, and they were pretty good.
Yeah, we still got to try the Snickers bars cut up in little
Yeah.
pieces. We still haven't done that yet, but
She
we're
said
gonna
those
do
are her new favorite, the Snickers bars.
it. Really.
Yeah, she said she loves them.
Yeah.
Good Times Homestead with Jen and Steve video. They had the candy corn that tastes like popcorn. It looks great.
Oh, the candy corn is, I love it. Those,
I mean, it's not soft anymore. It's hard,
Yeah.
once it's freeze dried
Yeah.
Right.
corn. But
and like you said, the milk duds. The milk duds
Yeah.
are the go-to.
Oh man, they're so good.
Oh,
The lemon drops are just like regular old lemon drops.
they didn't do very good. To me, they were just as hard when you could put them in there as they were when they came out. It was like,
Yeah,
start out hard, and I don't think they have much moisture in them.
yeah, they didn't. They didn't. I mean, I still like lemon drops, so that's okay. But hey, one, oh boy, and Rebel at Heart.
y'all
Hey,
see that in
Lila.
there? Those are milk duds, guys. The little round chocolate thing that you get at the theater, milk duds, come out looking like bombs.
And they're so good. They just
Yes.
melt in your mouth.
You can't just eat one.
You don't have a milk dud, do you? You have a regular milk dud?
In a box.
In a box, yeah, they have one.
Yeah.
So I can show them the comparison. But the milk
So
duds are
catch
just,
me up. I missed Scott. What is he doing and what's going on?
so Scott had a bad night last night with his spine. He was having some spinal problems last night. So he didn't get any sleep at all because he was up all night nursing his pain.
Oh no.
So he wasn't able to do his live today. So he said, "Hey, I'm not going to do it. So if you want to take that time, you can." So I
Okay.
said, well, okay, I'll step in, see if anybody wants to talk.
Oh, that was
Okay,
nice
Mom.
of you. He did put up that he was going to have a live at 12:30 last night. And I think what happened was he was supposed to say PM, not AM.
Well,
No,
he said
he
PM.
said PM.
Not AM.
Right.
It was for Procrastination Thursday, but it was for this morning.
So
Oh,
this is,
okay.
milk duds. You've seen the box. This is what a milk dud looks like prior to going in the and this is what it looks like afterwards.
Woohoo! They're so good.
Mm-hmm.
So this one here, you can put your mouth and you'll chew on it for a few minutes, right? This one here, you put your mouth, it blows up.
Lila says that Lisa has on the shirt I'd love to have, merch from Buc-ee's.
We
Yeah.
got this about a year ago. I don't know
It's
if they
awesome.
have it anymore.
We've been using our Buc-ee's bag quite often lately.
It's nice.
It's wonderful. No, I really like that bag a lot. The Buc-ee's
Yeah.
insulated bag is wonderful. Yeah, feel better soon, Scott. I hope Scott feels better. Is this because the weather has changed so much, or is this a new injury, or does he know?
Well, so he's had the injury. He's had the problem for quite some time now.
Yeah, but
And that's what
sometimes
they're-
it's progressive.
That's what they're trying to schedule to get operated on, because he wants to get it operated on before the cruise, obviously. So I think it was just a flare up. It was just a flare up, and whether it was weather related or not, I don't know. I haven't had a chance to talk to him about it. He
Okay.
did pop up on Glenda's live this morning, her premiere, and talked about it. But
Ginger.
I mean, not Glenda, on Ginger's. We
Okay.
watched Glenda first, then we went to Ginger, and then
Okay.
so.
Well, all of us know when we're
keep him
dealing
in your
with
prayers.
arthritis or other degenerative diseases that it can just all of a sudden you wake up and it's
Yeah.
there, or you don't get sleep because it's there.
Yeah.
Flare up.
Lila, just keep him in your prayers, Lila. I mean, that's all really we can do is pray for him, make sure he's, knows that we got his back. No pun intended.
Yes.
We yeah. That was not a low blow.
No.
That was not-
We do care for you, Scott. And we
Yeah,
want
we
the very
do.
best for you. We really do. And we can all understand. And that's one reason why I've been doing this Yes, I Can series, because each day is different. We just don't ever know. I could wake up tomorrow and my fingers and knees and back and hips and things would be worse. And so I'm going to take care of things today when I don't
Well, I mean,
feel
there's
bad.
something to be said for that saying that says a body in motion stays in motion.
True.
And if you're not in motion, then what's the opposite of in
It's
motion?
terrible. It's
It's seized up, stoved
right.
up.
got to keep going. Got to keep going.
Yeah. And you've noticed a difference, haven't you?
Huge. Oh, huge.
Well,
I've
I know your
done
husband has, because he says the house is so clean,
He's,
the pantry is so clean,
he's
the
crazy.
dishes are so clean.
He's
your
kind of
husband-
looking at me. Yeah, he's looking at me like, who are you and what have you done with my wife?
Yeah. Yeah.
And especially it came, God knows what he's doing. He just has a plan that we don't have any idea about. Spending the last few weeks helping my friend pack up her home and moving her and then unpacking her. I would have never, she didn't have anybody else. There was no one else but Worth and I.
Right.
And
that
Worth
was a
did
lot of
come
work.
and help. It's a ton of work.
It was a lot, because she didn't just help her pack everything. She helped her deliver and unpack everything
Yeah.
to her new place, which that's a lot of work. Just helping somebody. Who hadn't helped somebody move?
Yeah.
We
It's-
all have.
It's tough.
But stay there and help her unpack and put everything away and fold everything and put everything in its
Right.
place and then help her with the dishes and everything.
Well, we took
That's a lot
everything that she owned that was material to the laundromat and washed and dried and redid everything. And because it had been 25 years, and you kind of get in the habit of wearing the same 2 or 3 outfits and then the
However-
rest of them go away.
However, that had you hadn't had the infusions that you've had, you probably wouldn't have been able to do all that.
I would not have been able to. There is no way. I could barely walk across my floor. I couldn't hold anything or grasp anything with my fingers. It was excruciating. And with those infusions, although now I'm on like the 8-week thing,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
a little long. So
Yeah. I'm on the 8-week thing too.
yeah,
So,
I think
I
6
can't wait.
weeks would probably been better, but
yeah, no, I want to go to 4 weeks, but I don't think the insurance wants to pay for that.
yeah, I I'm going to suggest that to the doctor. Oh, it's just, this 8-week thing was a little too soon.
Yeah.
But anyway, it's okay. It's all right. I'm still in a forward motion and doing 1,000 times better than I was. I mean, nobody's perfect. We all still have little things, but it just, you have to, the infusions, Brampton, Avsola, it's AVSOLA, and it's for psoriatic arthritis and inflammation. And
Yeah,
so
so,
if you
I
go to a
mean,
rheumatologist,
yeah. So
yeah,
if you have
me too.
arthritis, we couldn't even, I couldn't close my hands. That's about as far as I could close. And then, slowly, but after the infusion, man,
Yeah.
it just helps you with your arthritis. It's just
With
amazing.
everything, it does. Yeah.
It doesn't help. It doesn't heal everything, but it sure helps you get through the day. It helps you.
That's
It
right.
reduces a lot of your arthritis. I couldn't even open up this right here. I could not open up the top of this
Me
bottle.
either.
Miss Ann will tell you that was a chore. I'd have to get one of those grippers on there.
Yeah, me too.
Lisa would have to open up my soda bottles if I wanted a soda.
Worth
She'd have to
too.
open up mayonnaise bottles, pickle jars. I couldn't do any of it.
That was the coolest thing. And when you pick up a bottle of water and open the top and you go, wow, I haven't done that in 6 to 8 months.
Yep.
And here, and it's no problem. It's not a big deal, but it was
Second
a
nature.
big deal before. It was
Yeah,
big.
you never know, or you can never appreciate the things that you can do until you can't do it.
That's right.
When you
That's
can't do it, you
exactly
think, "Oh my goodness, what I'd give to be able to do that again." And it was getting so bad that I couldn't even wash my. Everybody likes to wash their back when they're taking a shower. When you couldn't reach around and wash your back, I have that big old thing going like this.
Yeah.
Well, I couldn't even do that because it was having to move your arms, but I couldn't even do that. So it was making a hard time with that loofah thing. Oh my goodness.
It is amazing how much relief we have gotten. I mean,
Absolutely. Ascala is a gem, and it's a protein, folks. It's not a drug. It's not a controlled substance or anything. It's a protein that is extracted, believe it or not, out of mice.
Yeah.
It's a protein.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that protein has proven to help people with psoriatic arthritis.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's what they inject. And it's expensive. If your insurance don't pay for it, you're going to pay a pretty penny for it.
Yeah, without insurance, there's no way that I could
absolutely.
do it.
That's correct.
It hasn't helped my psoriatic patches too much yet. But
well, mine's all gone. I used to have a big part right here. I had a little bit behind each ear. There, it's all gone. I had it on my hands. I had it right here really bad.
On my hands.
It's all gone. But I guess it all depends on. It all depends on the severity or how bad you had it.
Yeah, it was bad. It was bad, and it's not as bad as it was.
Yeah. Well, it hadn't affected your dancing skills, Miss Ann, because I know now
I could boogie woogie.
I've been watching them shorts.
Yeah. Get out there and boogie. That's right. That's right. Yeah. You got to move while you can.
Right.
Little things that you want to do.
Was it use it or lose it? Who said that in the chat? Somebody said you use it or lose it.
And that's the truth.
Yeah.
Oh, Lila says
it was Ruby. Use it or lose it.
That's right. That's exactly right. And for the longest time when it started, people would say, "Oh, just rest. Just rest." And so when it very first started, I did that for about 2 weeks. I stayed in bed trying to elevate my leg because my knee was all swollen like a big old watermelon and various things. And it didn't help at all. And it took me easily 3 months, if not longer, to regain stamina of being able to go. So to sit and lay in bed 2 weeks straight, I will never do that again unless that's the only thing I can do. I will not.
Yep.
because that took away a lot of freedom for a long time. I had to work very hard to get back up to where I was before.
Yeah, and we proofs in the pudding, right?
That's
She
right.
did a video the very next day after she took her first absolute infusion, and she was running up them stairs.
I'm telling you, it was crazy.
She has a video of her going up and down the stairs where she'd go one step, one step,
Yep.
one step, and then she was just
Yeah.
and then cutting the grass. Who
I
does
know.
that?
Walking like a normal person, doing normal people things. Whereas before, every time you would walk towards a set of stairs, you wince and think,
No,
oh,
no, Rochelle, you don't have to eat it. You just go to Disneyland about 4 times a year.
the Stock Explorer. Hey, Nora.
Oh, shizzle nizzle, my Nora nizzle, all the way from Florida. What's going on there? The Stock Explorer.
I was watching the Stock Explorer and she was doing the scratch offs
Yeah.
and she won. I think it was, what was it, Nora? It was like $100 or something off of one ticket. And she was so thrilled. I was so thrilled for her because she said, y'all, you just don't know. I was down to pennies and this will feed me for the week. So I was thrilled for her.
And that's a neat feeling. I did one the other day. I did a scratch off and I scratched the numbers. It had like, let's say the numbers were 1, 2, 3, and 4. Well, I started scratching the first one and the second one. Every number on there was a winner. The whole card was a winner of 1,
Wow.
2, 3, 4. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Every one of them was a winner. It totaled $100. But still,
Wow.
it's like I've never had a card that was every one was a winner.
That's what she
We can
had.
take a picture of it. But
That's
it's like,
exactly
wow.
what she had. She had it was a whole thing of winners, and I was tickled to pieces for her.
I didn't even know they did that. I knew they had like big winners, like, hidden within there, but never a whole card. That was fun to do that one. Yeah.
Yeah, she says that's a win all. Yeah, that was a win all.
Yeah.
And God knows what he's doing because she was down to pennies.
Scratch
And
Pete
that was
says, that's a
pennies.
boom. Yeah.
Ooh,
I
yeah.
had
And
a
Scratchy
boom.
Pete would know, wouldn't he?
Oh, he would. That boy does it all the time.
Okay. And
There's something
Butler's
in the water.
at the
There's
VA
something in the
now.
water over in Pennsylvania. I don't know what it is, but he got some all scratching over there. Oh, I'm
Yep.
here at the VA now, Jesse and Miss Ann. Well, good luck. Have fun. He's fixing to go get
We
pincushion.
don't have any kind of acupuncture in this area. I'm not opposed to trying it.
Oh, yeah. I'll try anything once, right?
Yeah. And so
Especially
what does
pain.
BBL mean though in texting, you young
Be back
people?
later. Be back later.
Oh, okay. So you're a young person that understands that text language.
Oh,
No, it's
no.
taken me a long time and I still don't understand them.
Well, you see probably a whole lot. She sees a whole lot more in Facebook than I do. And our son,
does it.
Yeah.
he don't talk in full
YW for
sentences.
you're welcome,
Yeah.
or thank you, THTY.
Yeah.
And Gary, he always says, "Sup."
Yeah.
Well, we know that means what's up.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
So,
Well, when my daughter would text me OTW, and I'd text
What?
her back saying, "What in the world does OTW mean?" She says, "Okay, Mom, I'm on the way."
oh,
And it's like, okay, you got to teach me these things. I mean, because I want to be in the know.
well, yeah.
Think and tank.
Well, you need to go find you what they call it. It's called it's a dictionary, urban dictionary. You go find you an urban dictionary.
Well, there's some things in an urban dictionary I might not want to know what they mean.
Yeah.
But
Like
there's-
this right here. This right here. This is your weenus.
oh, okay. That doesn't make any sense.
This is your weenus. Have you ever hit yourself in the weenus?
Ow.
That's what they call it in the Urban Dictionary. What's the skin right here between your thumb and your finger? That little loose skin right there. That's called the flagina. That's what that is. It's called a flagina.
Okay.
I'm trying to help you guys understand a little
See,
bit of this.
those are the kinds of things that I really didn't need.
Probably didn't need to know that, but
I
that's what it's
probably
called.
could. I
Yeah.
could probably live most of my life
You call it
without
the funny bone,
getting
but I'm
that.
talking about that's the skin, not the bone. The skin, Rebecca, right here. It's on your elbows, called your weenus.
I guess if you had a party and you needed some funnies, that would be
Yeah.
kind of funny to say. But
Yeah. Hey, so somebody type in the word Alaska and just type in the word Alaska in the chat.
Alaska, type in the word Alaska.
Poor Ann.
No, Nora,
Poor Ann.
I'm so naive.
But no, she's actually more hip than you think. She knows a lot more about Instagram stuff and Facebook and YouTube. I don't know if you do TikTok or not, but she knows a lot.
Yeah, I got a TikTok.
Look at what Tissimo says.
Oh, it says 660 days.
And it's
Woohoo!
going quick. I remember when it was in the 700s and almost
Yes.
800.
I need to
We
save
started
about
talking about
$600 a month to be able to for the 660 days to go. That's
So,
okay. It's gonna happen. It's gonna be grand.
You'll be there. Don't worry. You'll be there one way or another.
It'll be it'll be
God
grand.
knows.
Yeah, he does. It'll be wonderful. It'll be
Yeah, it's going to be great. Can you imagine? Right now, it's like up
some
to
of Ted's humor.
30 channels. About 30 channels. Can you imagine by then it may be up to like 60 channels going on a cruise? We can double
Well, see,
that.
the thing is, so I've only been on one big cruise. I've been on the Viking cruise
The one in near
over
Amsterdam,
in Europe.
Europe, yeah.
I went. My aunt took me
That's
on that
not
one.
the whole lot. It's a different kind of
Absolutely, completely different. It was
Yeah.
lovely. It was very calm and wonderful. And gosh, that's
about
the tip.
that's
That is-
about that's about the river, the land, the
It was the river.
architecture, the buildings, the
Mhm.
the lights at night. It's all about that.
Oh yeah, that was gorgeous.
Whereas an Alaska cruise, man, we're talking beautiful. I mean, mountainous views.
Yeah, I can't wait. The thing is that I did find, I mean, even though we may have 60 channels or 60 rooms of various friends and relatives and so forth that are coming, if you want to, the ships are big enough that if you don't want to spend time with everybody the whole time, you don't have a problem doing that because it'll be great.
Miss Ann, you're a YouTube celebrity. You will not be able to do that. You have to wear a
I'm
mask.
not gonna look. This is 7 days.
You're
that
going to be.
I don't have to be in charge of anything
That's right.
except for to have fun and visit with everybody. And
Yep.
so, even if I didn't see a mountain or the Alaska scenery, which I'm really looking forward to, and that's how, Anne in disguise. No, but it's going to be fantastic. I can sit back and let the cruise people do their work and
Yeah,
you know,
eat as many times a day as you want. Sleep
you'll
as
have
long
to
as you
show
want.
me where the buffet is. Last when I was on the other big cruise, I never found it. I didn't even know they had one. So
Oh yeah, no, they got. You're going to have a ton of complimentary dining areas, and then there's a lot of specialty dining. So, and with your package, I'm not sure which package you got, but if you can get either 1 or 2 specialty dinings.
I did. I think
And-
it's 2.
Okay, so you get 2 specialty dinings, and what you'll do is when you get on the boat, you'll sign up for those whichever ones you want. Let's say you want your first specialty dining on the first night we're out, and you want it at 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock, whatever. So you sign up for whichever specialty dining you want, and then you go enjoy
You have
those.
to sign up, and you have to decide what day you're going to do it.
Well, you need to sign up. Yes, you have to because
Oh.
you can't have 4,000 people show up the first night.
Right. Okay, I gotcha.
So they got to have some kind of
Okay.
control over that.
Yeah, Linda Peterson. I checked those shops on the cruise that I went on to the Bahamas. I went on that with Tales of an Educated Debutante. And there was this little teeny tiny gold bracelet. I mean, it was the size of a string, literally. a thread, and it
Oh,
was
that-
like $800.
So it wasn't even this thick. It wasn't even
Oh
this
no,
thick.
no. It was weensy. And happy birthday to the Stock Explorer.
What?
Is it your birthday, Nora? Hey, Big Matt.
Okay, so
How
there's
are
one.
you?
Okay, what does that stand for, Miss Ann? IKR.
I know, right?
I know, right? Hey, what? Look at you. See, don't let her fool you, folks. She knows the lingo.
I'm a little bit savvy, but not
Yeah.
everything. My
I didn't
daughter
think
and son tried to teach me. They
I
tried.
didn't think you'd get that one. Boy, you stumped me. She ain't gonna get this one.
But I didn't know what BBL is. I didn't know what that was. I be right back. BRB. I got that. Be right back. But yeah, I am learning. D. I'm learning. I'm getting taught.
And so are you, D. I know you're learning a lot too as well.
Yeah.
Especially hanging around the crowd that you're hanging around.
Matt, is
Just
it
saying.
your birthday outdoors with Big Matt?
Is Outdoors Big Mac in here? When did he slip in here? He sure
He
did. Look at
did.
that.
He came in.
Big Mac.
He's
Yep, Big
so
Mac.
kind. He's
And look at that logo. Isn't that nice? Is that your new logo there, Matt?
That's awesome.
Wow.
He's such a good guy.
Oh, yeah. Big.
I know.
I'm talking big. Grizzly Adams big. He's huge. He makes me look like I'm a 10-year-old.
I've never seen him in person. I would love to
Huge.
be able to give him a hug.
Yeah.
But
He's very tall. Very tall.
so all right, we need to get this straight. Big Matt and Nora, people are saying happy birthday to them, but is it actually their birthday? I don't know.
Well, I don't know. It was DJ's on Tuesday. Yeah, DJ's was Tuesday. He's 29.
Oh gosh.
But I can
Oh,
guarantee
thank you so much, Dee. She says, okay, well, happy birthday. Okay. So and I hope that it's Big Matt's also, because I'm going to sing him happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Nora and Matt. Happy birthday to you and many more. Yay!
Okay, what's this one, Miss Ann? What's that one?
Happy birthday, Big Matt.
Oh, we cheated. We were just talking about that's too soon.
Yeah, it is too soon because I would be going home back day something.
Yeah.
I would be doing something else. Oh my goodness.
Well, listen, it's almost 2:00, and I started at 11:30, so I want to
Good night.
give everybody some time back to themselves. I know y'all got things got to get done.
Good
I
to
know I
see.
do. But Miss Ann, I really appreciate you jumping in and helping me out and
Oh gosh.
spending some time with me.
Always a pleasure.
That means so much.
Always.
And you guys, we are going to be live Saturday, our normal live, our normal shenanigans, if you want to call them.
Oh boy.
On
Lots of
Saturday
giveaway.
at 5 p.m. Yeah, Lisa has a couple things to give away.
And maybe you'll even get some little samples.
Yeah,
From
and,
this little sample
Lisa-
bag.
yeah. If you're a winner, you happen to be a winner, you might even get to enjoy some samples. We got the Miss Ann sample bags.
Yeah, a bite or two.
Yeah.
You too, Dink and Tank. Oh, it's
Thank
not my
everybody
birthday,
for
Matt
coming
said.
out. Thank everybody for coming out. Dink, Tank, D, everybody.
Bye, Lisa.
Lila, thank you so much. And next week, Scott should be back. In fact, he'll probably be here. He goes up tomorrow night, right? Yeah. So Scott goes up tomorrow night at 8:00, I think. No, he's at 7 Eastern. Central. 7 Central, and then after him is Yogi Hollow. So
At
8:30. Hopefully he'll be back tomorrow night feeling a whole lot better. But
I
y'all
hope
keep him in your
so.
prayers. Keep him in your prayers. I'm
Love
sure
you too, Rebecca.
he will appreciate that. I know he's in a lot of pain right now with his spine. But anyway, Miss, look here. Ginger just finished her bread. Was it the crock pot? Was it the well, not the crock pot, but the Dutch oven bread? Because she was talking about making some bread this morning in her live.
You stay safe too, Scotty to Hottie. All right. Okay, Jesse, I'm gonna let you close
All
out.
right.
I'm gonna go ahead and get down.
All right. Well, thank you, Miss
Love
Ann. Love you.
you.
And
Love
you be
you.
good. We'll talk to y'all later.
Bye.
Bye. Appreciate her. She's so awesome. If you don't know Miss Ann, y'all need to go check out Miss Ann. She's got an awesome channel. She's an inspiration to everybody. She's an inspiration to me, my wife. She is oh my goodness. You made it with cheese too? Oh, Ginger, you're gonna love that. Yeah, Miss Ann's awesome. She's a blessing to everybody she talks to and meets, and you'll love her. Go check her out if you haven't already. I'm sure everybody here in the chat probably already knows her. So, but yeah, Ginger, you're gonna love that cheese. Oh my God, that cheese bread. I'm envious. Now I'm going to have to get Lisa get some made for us, because you know what? It's soup time, folks. And November has got a lot of stuff being made with the Wild Game November starting tomorrow from Christine Mrs. Gillen Farms. And then we got Noodle November hosted by Kettle Kitchen. That starts this month. And then Homemade Christmas starts next month in December, hosted by Annette over at our Urban Homestead. And I can't remember the other one's name. There's another one. I just forget. I'm just told that I'm out of there. Anyway. Okay, let's see if I can pull it up. On Instagram, right? She said on Instagram. Let's see. Not for nothing. Oh my goodness, folks. Look at that. And she got butter on one side. Look at that bread. Isn't that beautiful? Look. That's Ginger right there. That's what you can do in a Dutch oven, folks. I'm not sure if she did a video. Man, it looks so good. I'm about to get Lisa to make some now with cheese, by the way. See the cheese and then butter. She cut it and put butter on it. I know that's going to be good. Looks so good, Ginger. I'm jelly. I'm jelly, Ginger. Oh, is it sourdough, Ginger? Was it sour or was it plain? Regular bread? Because we were talking about sourdough this morning. Yeah, Scotty, I want some too. It looks great. Yeah, was Ginger? Can you answer if it was sourdough or was this regular bread? Man, that looks so good. Oh, just regular bread. Yep. Lisa's got a recipe for that she does in her Dutch oven. So I'm gonna have to get her to make some tonight. All right, folks, we're gonna let you guys go. Appreciate y'all stopping in to spend some time with the ModFather. Is it on that side of that? I can't know which corner it is. But appreciate y'all coming in and enjoying this morning or this evening, noontime, whatever you want to call it. And we'll see y'all on Saturday. Hope to see everybody there on Lazy Days Ahead with Jesse and Lisa, 5 p.m. Central this Saturday. All right. And tonight's Thursday. So we got Hanging with the Homesteads tonight. And then tomorrow night, you got the Friday shenanigans. And then Saturday, we go live. So hope to see everybody there. Appreciate y'all. Love you guys. And y'all take care. Bye.